Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final game of the Party Cube Conference's regular season here. Mario Party 8, of course, once again. I'm Kibble, host, creator of the conference, have a god complex, and I'm joined here today by my co-commentator.
It's me, Sots. I haven't been in this commentary booth in a minute for Mario Party. I'm very glad that Kib was able to give me this opportunity to commentate again, and I'm very excited to do this for it's been I don't even know how many years,
Yeah, who knows, man.
but
Shit, gotta check the yearbook for that one, but yeah, of course, I'm happy to have you here. We had you on for a game earlier in the season you couldn't make, unfortunately, but I'm glad we got to squeeze one more out
yeah,
before we wrap here.
thankfully I was able to make this. Always happy to help, always happy to just run my yap on some Mario Party, to be honest.
Yeah, and you're West Coast. A little bit of this is the latest game on the schedule for the regular season here, 10:30 Eastern. But you're not even sweating, bro. You're on the West Coast. It's still like sunshine and rainbows out there.
Not really sunshine, but it's not
Yeah,
as
April.
dark. It's not
Yeah,
as dark
still,
as back there. Yeah, it's around
second winter hitting a little bit, but
Yeah,
anyways, it's fine. We can just be chronically online indoors for the rest of the night
okay. It's
because we got some more MP8. What do you know about Mario Party 8? Sots, what's your experience with it?
MP8. It's mainly a childhood game for me. I didn't really play too much like outside of after high school and stuff like that. I was mainly during the leagues we were playing like mainly 1 through 7, mainly because those are games everyone can access to. MP8 a bit hard to access to because Wiimote is probably the most optimal way to play the game, but I generally do like the game because of its uniqueness and candies. I do like better than orbs and certain boards and the theming of it. It's just very soulful in my opinion. Mario Party 8.
It's definitely got soul. Like you said, it's the Zoomer darling. Anyone born like before the year 2010, like from 2000 to 2010, grew up with this game, extremely attached. And yeah, not super popular in net play for the most part, just because that setup can be annoying to deal with compared to the GameCube games on Dolphin. But I think once you get into it, it's well worth it. As we've seen here this week, we've had some banger games. Dare I say this has been my personal favorite week to watch and play in the conference. It's just been they've been crazy all around. So I'm hoping this last game we can go 4 for 4 on some hype here tonight.
Yeah, this week has been ridiculous. People who probably don't even have contention still fighting for the win, still fighting for pride. It's just people they just wanna win, to be honest.
Yeah, man, everyone
maybe maybe MP8 just does that to people. It doesn't matter if they make playoffs, don't make playoffs. They want it.
The novelty of MP8, and I think just competitive Mario Party in general, man. Especially in a format like this, where you're like invested for several weeks. It definitely changes your view on the game for sure. Even people who are like generally like pretty casual, don't like to take the game super seriously most of the time. They've been turning up and they've been sweating, which is what we love to see around here.
It's good too because people who are more casual might be more invested to watch because if you're playing a tournament setting, it'll go out through like one day. This you're going through weeks and weeks through points, through bonus stars, which we'll talk about soon, and through like whether or not the person that is behind you in the leaderboard, how they're going to do in their week, or whether you're going to play them next week or things like that of the similar caliber.
It's a bit of a long haul, yeah, but that's why I love it so much. That's why I decided to host this. I think this format is so fun for competitive Mario Party. Super hype. Like nothing wrong with a good old fashioned weekend tournament little bracket, but given the nature of luck in Mario Party and how many different games we all play in the net play scene, it just feels so right to get something like this again, and it's been super sick.
For sure, for games these long, you have to run them in this system. Just makes more sense to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Just like the time investment, it's hard to do like a single stretch or like a LAN. Like Mario Party just doesn't work super well. Like minigame brackets are fine and all, but you want to get some games going.
For sure. And
well,
I believe we have.
Yeah, I think we've done enough yapping. We can get right into tonight's game when we play our movie. Here we go. Like I said, last game of the regular season here. Let's take one more look at the leaderboard. So, taking a peek, we got Linguine in first place. He actually just played last night. Oh, what do you have to say about Linguine? You got some words?
Linguine, when so I've got to know Linguine over the years, and first time I met him was at his first season of LVFC. I believe it was season 5 or 6, one of those two. He wasn't playing too solid back then, but I could see now that he's greatly improved on his Mario Party game. Taking first in this, this is a very strong like leaderboard. No,
Yeah,
all these players are.
I
relatively
handpicked some
strong
gamers
players.
here, and I think you're right, man. He's been grinding. He's a grinder, no doubt about it. This guy, I mean, I think when he puts his mind to not just Mario Party, not just like Nintendo games. I think like any video game, he's proven that you can be a demon, and this is no different.
This is no different.
And he has that first place secured now since last night. He played against CN and clutched up 1 coin to break the tiebreaker for Mega Game Star. So the bonus points have not been applied to the leaderboard yet, but had CN gotten just 2 more coins in mini games last night, he would have gotten that bonus point, and that would have put him above Linguine in the #1 spot. But regardless, both of these players will be guaranteed a spot in our finals here. Because the only other 2 bonuses are Ethernet, which pretty much everyone here has, or everyone that's in playoff contention pretty much has, and Clip Farming Star, which that one's only worth 1 point. It'll be announced next week, or like a few days from now. I'll get more to that later. But yeah, we still have to decide what the greatest clip was. But let's take a look at today's game. That's all I gotta say about the leaderboard. Sauce, who's playing today?
Well, so E77 had to come in for a replacement. E being a legacy player, really good. Some might consider the GOAT, aside from like
Definitely in the
other players
GOAT conversation,
Scorpion.
yeah.
Definitely in
He's
the
on the
GOAT
Rushmore, no
conversation.
doubt.
So, but he's willing to come in for a replacement due to some controversies, but he's here and he's here to play. Now, Kibble, you know the next guy we're gonna play.
Yeah, of
who's
course,
playing.
man.
You
Other
know him
than
pretty well.
P. Mercs. We are Patrick Mercs, as they say. And he's actually looking at a pretty good spot right now. Rank 7, 9 points, which means if he gets first place this game, he'll be guaranteed a 3rd place, which is a ticket to finals. As a reminder, top 3 auto advance to the finals. They just skip the playoffs altogether. So he's really looking to lock in here. That would be extremely clutch, no doubt, if Mercs could get first. And then next up, we got Bradex. You don't know too much about Bradex, Sots. I believe you haven't played with him.
No, I haven't played with him too much. You might give us an explanation who Bradex is? Introduce me and
Sure
the audience
thing.
real quick.
Yeah. So I met Bradex personally it was MomoCon 2025. Last year, he played in the Superstars and the Jamboree brackets. They ran both for some reason in the Big 25. But of course, I came to that, and Bradex was there as well. And he did very well. He made it to the semifinals in Jamboree with myself and Owen, which I'm sure many viewers will know is also a great player of MP. So yeah, I was very impressed with that. I was like, hey man, we should run some games sometime. Are you into like the GameCube stuff? And he was telling me he grew up with all of the GameCube ones. So yeah, I thought it'd be a great candidate for the conference here. Though he actually didn't start at week 1. He didn't find out. He like forgot about it basically until after signups had already been filled. So I was like, tough luck, sorry man. But we actually did happen to need a replacement due to some internet issues after the first week. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, this is your time to shine. Hop on in. So he was at a bit of a handicap going into week 2. He had 0 points, but he's been doing all right. He's at rank 14 with 3 points, which means that if he makes it all the way, or if he gets up first tonight, he himself will secure playoffs. I believe he will get 10th place exactly.
Now, here's a guy who represents my region, Stipman on the West Coast, not even just the West Coast, the PNW. Stipman is a very solid N64 player from what I played with him. He's usually very solid at like many things of the game, and not too different. And maybe this season it might have been like a little shaky from here and there, but I do still believe that he still really wants to like play these games and still wants to prove that he still got it. I mean, despite you only have like 1 point in 15, dude, during this week, like we saw people were on 1 point still winning games, like Will the Bomb. I believe who else?
It was GameX as well. Yeah, we've
GameX
seen
as
some
well,
upsets
yeah.
this week. So I'm personally rooting for Snip as well. I would love to see a third upset this week, and I think he could totally do it because let's see the board we're going to. Starting with the board ban, E77 actually did not have the board ban this week because he was not replaced until after the picks and bans have been decided. But regardless, the ban was Koopa's Tycoon Town. A little unfortunate, honestly. I would have liked to see it myself. I'm a fan of this board. But E actually, I asked him about it, and he said had he gotten the ban, he would have chosen this board as well. So it kind of worked out in this way. E saying that he would rather not pick a board where the league can swing like pretty frequently, just based on who's got what hotels and the lucky spaces. He talked about the happenings with the bandit. It's like super overpowered. You can take like 30 coins from a random hotel. It's like really, really made that one way too good. And just like generally this is kind of a fan favorite. So E said he would have banned it. Just keeping that in mind. Just to secure dodging it.
To be honest, like with two of these players fighting for a better spot in playoffs and things like that, I think they might thank him, to be honest. The amount of randomness in this board, I believe, it could just sway this results and ruin the leaderboard for those two at least.
Yeah, they need to clutch up here for sure. And like he was saying, Koopas can be pretty swingy, and there are actually no duels on this board. It's the only board in the game that does not have any duelo candy. So yeah, players like trying to clutch up with a skill-based duel wouldn't even be able to do that. So I can totally see not wanting to play it.
That leaves us with what board was picked by Snip, man.
Let's see
I
it.
believe he has picked Goomba's Booty Boardwalk. Now, this is one of the lines on Mario Party of one of the straight board lines, in a straight line, of course, similar to maps similar to like Rainbow Castle and Pagoda's Peak in Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 7 respectively. For this board, relatively linear, but compared to those other boards, there are different. There's a bit more sauce in this board. Would you say, Kibble?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, I like Pagoda as well. I wouldn't have mind seeing it last week in MP7, but Booty Boardwalk's pretty cool because instead of having like normal junctions, because it is a straight line, so there are no forks in the road where you got to choose which path of spaces to take. There are 3 dolphin shuttles where players can pay coins to get taken up either 20 or 30 spaces on one of the dolphins, and it really encourages you to just like chain a ton of movement, do as many laps around the board as possible. But I think Twice and Thrice aren't the only good candies on this board, because duelos, like I was saying, duelos are on this board. And as we've seen in every pod, duelos can be super impactful. Even just one duel can net somebody 2 stars, which can, that's all you need a lot of time to make a comeback. And I think Springo candy is also worth noting on this board. That
Very strong,
functions,
I believe.
that's the candy that brings you directly to an opponent's space. You time it on that wheel. If you're a gamer, you're going to have the timing locked down on that. And if one of your opponents is either near the very end of the board where you collect the star, or in the lucky area where you can also get a free star, it's just a massive shortcut, dude. You can just say 1, 2, skip if you're 99. Oh, star. There we go. Easy peasy.
Very, very King of the Hill-esque. You take a dolphin, another person just sprinkle to you. It's just a race to the top for all 20 turns. I
For
believe
sure.
there's a good amount of events happening on this board too. I think that's as much as we can say about the board. I believe we can go through the character picks now and see what our players have picked. Starting with E77, he has picked Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro, a new entry to Mario Party 8. I don't believe he was not in any of the previous ones. And E77, known for his Luigi, decides to opt for Hammer Bro.
Yeah, he plays a couple different characters depending on the Mario Party, but I think if Hammer Bro was in more of them, he would be like a hard main from E. He's like one of his favorite characters in general, like in the Mario series. So I was not surprised at all to see E go with the Bro here. Cool pick for sure. Next up we got Mercs, who's going with, he's sticking 3 for 3 on Toad here, just keeping it consistent. No surprise there.
I believe E also plays Toad. Brad X, what's he gonna pick? The green dinosaur Yoshi. I'm a big fan of Yoshi, even though I don't play him. I do still
Yeah,
like
I feel like everyone fucks with Yoshi to an extent, right? Like, how can you hate Yoshi?
He's just a cool character in my opinion.
Yeah, and in Mario Party 8, dude, he's got some swagger on him. When he gets a star or wins a mini game, he does a flutter jump into a backflip. That's pretty tight.
He's showing too much. He's showing off too much.
He's not very humble in this one, but still a goat. And Snipman finally getting the bloop, another newcomer. Yeah, Snip is he usually changes the characters, based on the day of the week. He'll play pretty much whoever, but he's no stranger to Blooper either. I've seen him play him a decent bit. So pretty cool to see a little bit of old, a little bit of new here in the squad. And one more thing I actually do want to note is that this is the first Mario Party in the conference. Since it's the last game, we've seen all the characters played. This is the first MP in the conference to have more than one character not represented. Quick, just like run through. In Mario Party 4, every single character was played. In Mario Party 5, every character except, I believe, Wario was played. In Mario Party 6 and Mario Party 7, I think every character was played, which is surprising to see. But here in 8, we've broken the streak, unfortunately, and there are 3 characters not represented this week. Those being Mario, Luigi, and Boo.
Ah, man, I really wish I saw Boo this week. That's probably one of my mains. That's definitely one of my mains.
Yeah, bro, you
I'm
should
surprised
have
I saw no. I'm surprised I saw no Luigi this week. I feel like we have a good amount of Luigi players playing.
Surprisingly, it's actually just Linguine who's like a Luigi main, and of course he loves Blooper, his favorite character in all fiction. So, he's gonna make the swap here for MP8. So yeah, no one to rep the green man. But there'll be more opportunities to play MP8 in the conference, so maybe we'll see his iconic airplane win animation sometime later.
That's great. I believe we're gonna get set up here soon.
Alrighty, hello. We are re-live with Week 5 Pod B of Mario Party 8 Party Cube Conference. I'm here with my co-host Con.
Hello.
Ready to dive into some fantastic Mario Party 8. I'm so excited. How you feeling, Con? What are we thinking?
Yeah, it's our last game of the regular season, last game of Mario Party 8. Let's see who's going to make playoffs.
Let's go.
So, Mario Party 8, there's a lot of newcomer characters to this, right, Owen? And we have 2 of them here.
A little bit, yeah. These are actually literally the 2 newcomers in the pod here. It's Hammer Bro and Blooper.
Then we clearly need instructions.
Very, very.
I gotta learn how to walk in a straight line.
Bit of a quirky pick. Not bad picks at all. Yeah, love both of them.
Take a look at the final full map design. Once the shit starts. Oh wait, not first. Yeah, we'll be taking a look at the fucking
Let's see
spinal
here.
It's my favorite thing whenever we get to these newer Mario parties, just all the new character additions people can play, and
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
This shit has. Would you say this shit got scoliosis?
some of the choices are questionable, right? With their character picks, with the way the Nintendo chose to go with, but I'm glad people can play whoever they want.
I think everything up to like Mario Party 9, I think the character picks are pretty grounded, pretty solid picks. And then they got to like fucking Mario Party 10, they started adding Spike, and like when you start adding Spike to Mario Party, that's when you kind of lose the plot a little bit.
We lifted way above their scale.
We do not like Spike.
Above their scale, they just did it.
You see Snip getting the early happening, which could put you before or after Shop here.
They lifted with their back.
I think like he gets the good plot, it should be a little bit before Shop.
Yeah, passes that first dolphin station, but at least he's gonna get an opportunity to shop.
It's very, very nice. The Britex gets okay, we have number 1.
I got one for the roll and then one for this.
No one quite getting the jump for the lucky space just yet, which is that 9 at the start.
Let's look up them 4 turns that we had before, bro. Hold on, I was kind of like,
Yeah, that one is actually.
Yeah, we got the safe one.
So what do you think about Mario Party 8's minigames as a whole, Colin? How familiar with you are with most of the minigames?
I played it a lot when I was a kid. Jeez, but never any net play. We only the Pacific Northwest. We only played probably like 3 games. Because not a lot of people wanted to set up the GameCube controller mod or bother with Wiimotes.
Right.
But I'm a big fan. I love Mario Party 8 with motion controls. I love when motion controls are added to games. You know, even though they can be kind of annoying, there's a lot of charm to it.
Oh yeah, 100%. We love the quirky little motion stuff they throw in there. A lot of shakers, a lot of kind of waggle mini games. But for every waggle mini game, you have stuff like Eye on the Prize, Rotation Station, mini games that really take good advantage of the tilting afforded by the Wiimote. So very, very nice as a whole.
And this
nice
kart
selection.
racing game, once you're generally in first, you do not lose it. And E77 displays that for the first.
Holds the ground the entire time. Not the most interesting minigame after that first hairpin turn, unfortunately, because whoever has that first turn usually just wins the whole thing. But hey, good start for E. Love to see it.
And I guess during the second turn here, we can talk a little bit about the leaderboard, since we had to skip over that due to time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, P-Mercs is in a position here where if he gets a first here, he will actually guarantee slot himself into that third finals spot, jettisoning himself straight to finals. And Bradex here is definitely fighting for his life. He needs a first. He needs a first so that he barely slips into that 10th spot to play in that wild card game. And that 10th spot is very contentious because it's going down to, I believe, the first place tiebreaker. And Bradex happens to win that over that on game.
I think so, yeah. So if Bradex does get first in this game, he would actually be tying himself up with GameX and Waffle, who also have the exact same amount of points and first places as him.
Oh wait, I'm incorrect there. I forgot. There's the Ethernet bonus star point. And
yes.
so,
I guess so. Yeah, I don't think Game has that.
Yeah, Bradex and Waffle do have the Ethernet bonus point, whereas
Right. Game
Game unfortunately doesn't, as he's playing on Wi-Fi. So, Bradex will just straight up win over GameX due to that Ethernet point. But he needs this first here.
100%. If you're in this game, you're getting for first for different reasons. Fortunately,
Yeah.
Snips had a little bit of a rough season, so he's a bit out of it, but he's still showing up. He's still having a good time. Love to see it. But
Yeah,
for
Stidman's here for the
Bradex,
vibes.
yeah, always love to see it. But for Bradex and Mercs, this game is literally everything because it depends on how your post-season position plays out.
I love it whenever those 2v2 mini games, just being able to synergize with your partner.
Oh yeah, 8 has some pretty good 2v2s too. I like a lot of the 2v2s in 8. This is a really good one too.
Things are
We
super
tested
nice
it.
though, how the pieces are pretty lenient and they sort of snap into place.
Yeah, it's a lot less precise than it looks, to be honest. You have a little bit of leeway, which is always nice to see. Especially when we're playing on the GameCube mod like we are now. A little bit easier at Wiimotes, but still not that bad on GameCube.
But you do want to watch out though, because it is possible to place them in the incorrect place, right?
Yeah, and if that happens, you're pretty much it's pretty much a run killer, I'm afraid, unless the other team does something similar. So you want to be fast, but you want to be a little bit careful here. Both off to a pretty strong start. Left side has it immediately. Both E and Mercs are very, very familiar with controller mod. Of course, they've been playing it for years and years, so this is nothing new to them.
Someone's turning 2 with this cake.
Yeah.
Or
I
maybe
didn't
20.
even realize it was 2 candles, so yeah, it turned 2, I guess.
One for each player on the team there for Mercs and E77.
Very, very strong start for them both. It's a very elaborate cake for a 2-year-old, though. That's crazy.
kid would probably just smash their face into it.
I'm about to say, bro. They're gonna take one. They're gonna take one of the oranges and not touch any of it.
20 coin candy for E77 here. When you're in first place, you do get the high-priced items.
Yeah,
Rice
another
candy.
advantage of doing well in minigames, all your shops are going to be at the highest possible value,
Somebody else.
which
did
at
that.
surface level may not seem like the best thing in the world, but when you consider that Shopping Star goes by the most amount of coins spent, and it's a very, very strong advantage to have over the people in third and fourth, who always have a permanent discount on their candies by 5.
Now, I think that's one of the most dangerous candies that Mercs happens to have. Did you catch what it was, Owen?
Blow away.
Yeah.
Nah,
What does that one
Yeah,
do in
especially
Mario
on
Party
That
8?
one's before the lucky.
So on most of the boards, to be honest, blow away is a little bit of a non-factor, just because it's not like a huge board. Most of the other ones, I think it's only really on DKs. But on Goombas Booty Boardwalk, since the gimmick is literally just getting to the end and nothing else, if you have a blow away candy and you're in the last stretch of the board with some other people, that shit could literally set your opponents back like 40 plus spaces, because it sends you back to start whenever you run into someone with it. It is an insane candy to have. If you want it, if you have a yellow at all, you want to blow away for sure.
Yeah, back to start with E.
Get out of here. Lucy Bird X popping the thrice. Unfortunately, not going to be able to shop here, but never hurts to get a little bit of movement going. But this is a little bit risky, because if you roll like too high, you might skip both of the shuttles and be in a little bit of a weird spot. I think you need like a 23 or 24 to skip both shops. Might even be cutting it close a little bit.
Luckily,
That's
going to
good.
be able to hopefully shop next turn, but needs a minigame win.
Yes. Going off by the prior two minigames, having E on the team is definitely a little bit of a strong start.
We got the codes for the
Do you how much of the mini games do you like really remember off the top of your head for this game? Colin? Like if you had any favorites, what do you think are your favorites?
Oh gosh, I can't name any of them by name, dude. It's all a blur. Like I don't remember anything.
so good. It was
Well, you guys play
But-
GameCube and stuff, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
But like, if do you remember any of them? Like, just describe them to me, and I can probably tell you what it is.
Oh gosh, you know, it's so embarrassing. I can't remember anything, but I remember loving this game so much. But just a fraud at loving Mario Party 8, I guess.
Nah, it's fair. It's a fun game, and honestly, can't play it very intense.
How many coins do our players usually tend to get in this game?
Tends to usually be an even split if the coins are not always on the same side most of the time, which seems to be the case this time. The coins are pretty much spread out, so it's going to even out 13-13. Usually it's a usually pretty even split for winner at dinner. Sometimes if a team doesn't get a lot of coins though, it'll swing like 18, 9 coins. But not this time. Pretty even.
Yeah.
I never practiced that minigame.
Yeah, whenever I'm
Definitely one of
playing,
the,
I never love to see coin games because I never love having everyone have free money. But
Really?
as an
Interesting.
audience member, dude, I'm all for it. I want people to have those options to be able to shop, take these dolphins, buy stars. No, you can't buy stars here, but
take all the other stuff.
money's everything.
Yeah. Think of what you mean. Ooh, triples? Nah. But yeah, that's
We were
pretty
spared.
interesting. I've never thought about like getting coin games and being upset by it because I'm always pretty happy to get a little more coins, but I definitely do understand it if everyone's like pretty broke. Then it kind of does
Yeah.
suck a little bit. At least in that case, though, it doesn't even really affect minigame star though, because everyone got 13.
Is E7 going to take this third dolphin? He does.
I don't see why not. I guess he already bought a thrice, so he's doing okay on shopping. Usually, you do want to get like as many shops as you can in, but the thing about that second shop after the second dolphin shuttle is it's kind of, well, I guess it's the third dolphin shuttle, but the thing about that shop is it's kind of in a dog shit spot because after that shop, I think it's like a what is it, like 30-ish space stretch of like straight nothing. So if you get like a terrible roll on the thrice candy you just bought, you're in like a terrible spot, and you might just be like stuck rolling pretty mediocre for that whole stretch of spaces. And that's like not what you want to
Exactly like what we saw what happened to Bradex there. Just granted, he didn't have money from the get-go, but yeah, got an unlucky roll that just happened to barely pass that third dolphin.
Right. It's like, kind of in a rough spot. Britex can at least, I think they'll have enough to afford a Twice Candy, which will help move a little bit. Unfortunately, not going to be able to buy like a Springo or anything though, because I think you do need 15 coins for this.
And that
It's 10
Springo
coins
candy
on the
is so powerful on this board. What does that do?
It's basically like a Klepto from Mario Party 6 or 7. If you've ever played those, it'll take you to another player's space, anywhere on the board. So it's pretty much an insta-warp. It's also as good as it is for getting towards the end of the board when someone's near the Goomba King. It's also amazing for getting to the Lucky Island, because you can also jump to someone who hits the Lucky Space and get a free star that way, which is super, super nice.
Yeah, you
Britex
could
might
just
be-
be right at the beginning and then instantly teleport to someone right at the end or on Lucky Island for another star
Yeah,
opportunity.
we do see Britex getting a Springo as well. At least that is 10 coins. That's huge for them, though.
I think that's what you do it when you're in his position for sure.
Oh, 100%. Because you
Because
can just
you
jump.
could take
you can
your
just jump
time.
to. You can jump to E, or you can take your time. Gives you a lot more options,
Yeah.
which is always
He'll
nice.
take
to
his
see.
time to get to this first star, and then if someone still happens to be up there, he'll time that Springo candy for a second star.
Yeah.
Replaced with.
What is this replaced with? I wonder.
The Matrix.
Ooh, Mario Matrix.
Anyone need to change some?
I'm swapping. So.
A little bit of a pointer mini game. I think I kind of prefer this one on Wiimote a little bit, just because it's a little nicer to have the precision. A little less easy to manage whenever you're doing it on like a sensitive control stick. But I think it's still a pretty fun minigame. Overall, I like it a lot.
Yeah, depending on how our players have their GameCube controller configured, there will be drift, and that can be annoying to deal with.
Right. Ooh.
Oh, your gate size is probably low.
I think a player's minigame might have froze.
No, the minigame froze.
Yeah. Oh, this actually happened to me before. This minigame does freeze for some reason on controller mod. I thought they fixed that though.
Probably gonna crash.
We might have a game crash. If not, that's going to be a
So you don't see
an
anything
evil
on your
minigame. They might be able to save there. If they can save, they're good.
Sometimes Mario Matrix will freeze and crash for me. I don't know what's causing that, but consistently that minigame will do that for me. Sometimes.
screen. It's still going.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we're still playing.
It's. What
I
do
see
you
it
see
go.
right at this exact moment?
Generally,
been buzzing.
when you have a controller
Hexagon.
drift, if you have drift, that means
I guess
your pointer is faster, right? Because you have opened up the gate restrictions.
I mean, you can
I think so.
and save,
Maybe.
Yeah.
It just saves.
Or
Honestly,
but if
I'm
you
not-
choose to lock down the gate restrictions with the dead
Uh-huh.
zone,
Uh-huh.
then your pointer will move slower. So I know players are allowed to toggle that dead zone between mini games
I guess
if they
Yes.
would like to. Or some players just choose to elect to never touch it and they either deal with the drift or.
We're going to go to a quick intermission just so we can reset the game, but we'll get back to you in a moment. All right, welcome back. We are back on turn 5. Mario Matrix did save, so nothing lost, which is always good to see. Definitely nice that we don't have any players losing out on the turn. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's like 2 ways to do Wiimotes on Dolphin. You can do it with a Dolphin bar, or you can use the like Wii Motion Plus Wiimote. And that one you don't even need a Dolphin bar. So there's a couple different ways to do it.
Too bad if he elected to not use a thrice, could have got a DK opportunity. But DK isn't that special on Booty Boardwalk, right?
Actually, on controller mod, funny enough, you can get a shit ton of coins because the mashing is uncapped. On Wiimotes, it's usually you shake the Wii remote to get like a set amount of coins. I think it's like 25. But on GameCube mod, the patch changes it so you mash A whenever you hold the barrel, and that gives you a like a uncapped amount of coins for as much as you mash. So you can get up to like 70 coins with that. So it's actually pretty powerful.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, and
insane.
I would agree with you if it was like that in Wiimotes, but we're playing the GC mod, so DK is kind of fucking busted.
do we have Coinstar replacing 8?
Unfortunately, no, because no Coinstar has been made yet for Mario Party 8. Funny enough,
Oh,
we actually
okay.
commissioned Tabitha from MPN to make the Battle Me game code,
Mario Matrix?
which actually didn't exist until the PCC. So shoutouts to them for that.
Imagine the double matrix.
Our many
Love for
things.
leaving the. Yeah. It's a little bit of a. I love my survival games normally. This is a little bit of a shitty one because the hitboxes on the Podobos are like totally fucked up, and they're super super wide. You'll see whenever the minigame loads in, there's like the giant Podobo that spawns first, and like I think they messed something up with the hitboxes, so every single Podobo after maintains that same hitbox. It's like really really fucked up. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Someone's gonna get some awkward terrible death, I think.
Yeah, I always remember liking this game, but remembering it was so hard.
It's a good one. It's just harder than it should be because the hitboxes are so jank. See, Ian Mercs. Oh, cuddling up over there. Mercs gets clipped. You can kind of see he didn't even move and still got hit. Snip's in a oh, maybe not.
Move diagonally, I forgot my
Yeah.
Scary.
Snip was
Yeah,
looking a
that
little bit of
hitbox
a
definitely
touch-
killed E77.
100%. Did you see Mercs, bro? Mercs wasn't even moving yet.
Yeah.
He died anyways.
E77 did a little pushies, but I don't think it was on purpose.
No, I could barely
Creeping.
tell.
Yeah, but especially with that depth perception of that camera view. Makes it
Yeah, it's
tough.
a little bit
Top.
weird when you're more towards the top. Ooh, E-dodging the happening. Do you remember what that happening at the end does?
Sends you back to start.
Yes, all the way back. And it's even worse than Pagoda Peak, because this map is long as shit. I think it's like 60 spaces. Or something crazy like that. Maybe longer, honestly. Might be lowballing it.
Same shot again. Run away.
Thrice or Springo. Gonna be thrice.
Running the thrice. Hopefully get a little bit of a better roll than last time. It's good for Snip, though. Snip getting a little bit of an early, I believe an early lead on shopping. I think he
Yeah,
has a
total
couple over
spaces
E
are
right now.
66.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really, really long.
But that
I
actually
wonder
might be
how long this is.
61 because of the 5 lucky space, the 5 blue spaces on Lucky Island. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. I don't know if those would really count or not. Ooh, might be sending Braid X back to start. Luckily, if you do hit Braid X, it's not terrible for them because they do have the Springo, so they can shoot all the way back up to E at the end. Ooh, unfortunate roll though.
And
kinda-
Brandek's gonna luck out with
Oh,
being
yeah.
able to save that candy for another day.
Honestly, they might even pop it now though. They might just opt to roll, which is totally fair. But yeah, I don't mind rolling. But if you do pop it there, you get immediate Goomba Pirate Captain King, whatever the fuck his name is. So you get a free start, and then you also probably get a candy because you'd only have to roll a 3 to get another candy pickup.
Yeah, there, I would just hold it, hope I roll high because hopefully I can Springo to Mercs or
Every single
need
time
Snitman.
I've played 8, bro.
But I understand that.
That's fair.
Yeah, Snitman might be gone after that thrice candy purchase he just did.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean, there's definitely different ways you can play that on. That's what I love about Booty Boardwalk. It's linear, but you always have options with the
played
candy.
it every single mini game I've ever done. Like, in that play.
This is also, as the players are saying, kind of a shit minigame for the one. You don't have as much snapback as you usually do when you're using a weird remote pointer, so it's a little bit harder to kill the 3 on this minigame. It kind of does look like Dora's house a little bit.
Oh,
it's
have
just
you ever
the
had it
lag.
be a case where you get hit by your teammate's icicle that's sliding
Teammate's
down?
icicle? No, does that kill you?
Because they can't kill you, but it pushes you on the way down.
Oh no, that's actually funny as fuck. I've never had that.
So I
happen.
think
Sounds
that's
really
why
funny.
some of our players were electing to maybe hang out by the top. Again, it takes longer for
maybe.
the snowball to hit you at the top.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think you usually just have more time to react when you're at the top too, because the snowball has like a longer longer distance to travel. You know.
Our first star of the game goes to E77.
It's going to be getting a free candy as well, which is always nice to see. Super, super nice.
And the free candy being the candy pass by space, right?
Yeah. Candy pickups, free candy, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of a treat. Love a little bit of a treat. Ooh,
And
really,
that's
really
a
good
treat
pickup.
indeed.
That is a huge treat because I don't think Braid X reaches the Goomba Pirate this turn, so you can probably just spring go back to fucking Braid X and get another star. To be frank.
Yeah, and even if he mistimes it, he'll have 3 options to hit. So
Yeah, I mean
all
they're
of them
all
are
up
good.
there.
Up, here comes
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, how to get the battle
All treats,
out?
no tricks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. Better.
There you go. Above average roll for Snip. A lot of red spaces so far. Really contentious red star.
Let's see it where that happens to be right now.
Ooh, that's DK. So this is really good for Mercs. So as I explained in this, basically you have 5 seconds to mash, and however much you mash depends on how many coins you get, and it is literally uncapped. So
Your
Mercs can get a
Goomba
lot of
enough
coins
to
here.
probably slip over the mash or over the cap though.
I'm thinking Mercs gets like maybe 45 coins here.
Yeah, Mercs isn't the best masher compared to some of the other mashers in the Party Keep Conference, but still 29
Still
coins is
29.
Super
Nothing to
good.
sneeze at for sure, yeah. It's a free 29 coins for 3 seconds of mashing. I'm down. Won't see me complain.
That's gonna get him the
Braid
star.
X.
Oh
No,
no!
just short. Just perfect for E, but just short, unfortunately.
Oh man, I wonder who he's gonna spring to, guys. Could be anybody.
I don't wonder. Could actually be anybody.
Ooh, first battle game of game 2. Interesting little factoid about Mario Party 8 is guaranteed battle every 10 turns. So you are always going to have 2 battles in a 20-turn game, no matter what.
And those can just show up any point within the 10 turns, right?
Oh god.
I believe you can't get them during
Fucking ass.
the first 3 turns, and then the last 5 turns they can't show up, but otherwise they can show up every other turn, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, you just want the tie bait?
I meant the ones
Also,
that-
this is
tie bait over
this
3
is
minutes of this
IMO. I like this minigame because it's kind of just guilty fun, but low key, it's so easy to tie because you just don't get kicked far enough. So this shit kind of goes on for like 5 minutes. It's just a little bit of a lamer final countdown, but I think it's still fun. I can still like it.
Unfortunate
I
here
would-
that
I
our
go back
Lakitu,
and
he only
forth.
has to throw 1 Buzzy Beetle.
Yeah,
I
it
wish he
does
just
not do a
continued
whole
to
lot.
throw them.
Oh my god, dude, that Buzzy almost killed Bradex.
Wow, 2 Buzzy Beetles at a time. Get a third in there.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty active.
goodbye, E.
Ease down. Got caught on an unfortunate slide. Oh, ooh, strong punch from Mercs. Damn.
Is it not going to be enough for the slope? No.
Not quite. Could be the kill here, though.
This is all the fun stuff about playing Blooper. Just seeing him and his animations.
No, actually, it's so funny. I love it.
Oh!
Oh, my
Buzzy
God.
Beetle shenanigans for Stitman right there. Oh boy.
Oh, no. I know he didn't either.
I can't see my character, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. With having the Stitman right there with the Buzzy Beetle. Imagine if he just threw these Buzzy Beetles faster. Then we could see more of
Yeah,
that.
if you threw him faster, this would be like a way better minigame, okay? He just doesn't throw enough of them. So it kind of just draws out like this a little bit. If one of our players gets a sneaky kick on a slope, though, that'll be wraps. Oh, this is kind of tricky. Oh, hitting the Buzzy. Literally did nothing, though, I guess. Never mind. I think there is an invisible timer, so this ends after 5 minutes.
Certainly is one racial meltdowns of all time.
So good.
We see our eliminated players chilling on their own island.
That was great.
Yeah, they're having a great time. I think we have a little bit of time to kill. Con, how was your day, bro?
5 minutes, bro. 5
Oh
minutes.
yeah, it was fine.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
It's starting to rain where I'm at here in California, which is nice. So it's having
Oh,
snow
really?
in the mountains, super nice.
Let's
The
go.
snow season over here in California and Lake Tahoe has been awful. So
Really?
people are happy about it's like snow absolutely dumping this weekend, and it's really funny because everyone's saying April Fools, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
That's good. The April showers. I think we're supposed to get a lot of rain here this week too. Supposed to rain up until like Saturday. Which kind of sucks because I got a car wash today. I kind of fumbled a little bit.
Oh,
well.
yeah. But the rain's supposed to help it out. No.
That's true. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. It's funny how
Okay,
it
I
always
got
seems like
the,
that's the case, but no, it just gets all muddy, right?
No, yeah.
With the debris from the trees and everything. Yeah.
It seems cleaner, but then all the pollen and shit sticks to your car. It's like, well, ooh, they're on the edge. Never mind. Still in the middle.
Controlling center.
Oh, this minigame fucking sucks, dude. It's so bad. I always forget how long this can go because usually someone gets like an early, like crazy kill, but this is like usually what happens. Unfortunately. Oh my god.
Oh, that might be it.
Oh! Oh, no, Snip didn't capitalize.
And...
Oh, almost got him. No. I mean, yeah, you want to try and capitalize, but it's a little bit tricky when you have so many iframes. Is that it? Oh my god.
Stidman dodges Mercs' kick right there to avoid getting hit off the edge.
Oh my god, barely alive.
But Stidman's back in the fight. I love it when you're able to jump right at the edge because you're like,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's so
done yet.
funny.
I'm not done yet.
I'm still with it. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. Oh my god.
Mercs.
Fucking finally, dude. Mercs got the slide. I was like an entire turn of glacial meltdown,
My
dude.
hand is starting to cramp actually.
I think you got more.
Jesus Christ.
Full 40.
But
At least this
hats
shit
off
doesn't
to our
count.
players here for Stidman and Mercs with their dexterity right there
Oh yeah, we're fine.
of staying in
Yeah,
it.
they were actually playing forever.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We thought we
Oh.
were playing
I would have just jumped
48.
off at a certain point, bro. The coins ain't worth it. If we, I don't think E fucks this up, but if he somehow does, he'll still be at the end. But if you hit Braid X, that's literally just an immediate star. He's in the last space. And looking like he hits it.
What's the timer on that wheel?
You can do a couple different things. Different people like to do different things, but I usually aim for the top left quadrant of the dartboard, where the little green section meets the red. That usually gets me what I want. But yeah, the dartboard being timeable is massive for strategy in Mario Party 8. Because really, you can kind of change your entire game flow depending on the candies you get. All it takes is a single Springo or a single Duelo to net you 2 stars or get you to a lucky island immediately.
I think your game might be over after that.
I might as well put down the controller on. So
Another happening too. Really get turned for E. Just kind of showing up
Here.
week 5 and kicking ass.
The only 3 candies on Goomba's Booty Boardwalk that have that wheel is Springo, the teleport one, Vampire, stealing candy one, and Duelo, take 2 stars
Yes.
for winning a minigame. Like,
Spring out.
relatively
Springo's
tame candy lineup.
Oh, so
oh wait. Oh, there we go.
that is enough for the lucky space, but Bradex has no money, unfortunately.
Oh,
No,
he won't be able to pay the first dolphin. Unlucky.
Yeah, which is super unfortunate, yeah. If Bradex won that battle, I think they would have had enough. Or even second might have had enough. Just gonna be going the normal route though, which isn't too bad. Got some okay candy. I think Bradex can actually, if Mercs and Snip don't get the star next turn, Bradex can Spring go back up there and get another star. Would not be too bad.
Where's the wheel gonna take us? To
And
Alpine Assault.
Alpine Assault. Not a huge fan of this minigame. Kind of just a worse version of Snow Go from Mario Party 7. A lot less control, and you kind of just, if someone bumps you in this, you'll see it probably happen in this minigame. You just like get 90'd immediately. It's like super sensitive for some reason.
Yeah, your trajectory gets absolutely thrown off on little
Yeah.
bumps.
Like you, you see Snip there.
It reminds me of SSX where you can like hit your opponents off their snowboard.
Can you actually? Wait, that's so,
yeah,
that's so funny.
and it's so
Oh my
cool
God.
because you get boost power off of it. So you
Oh
just
my
rock their shit at the top of the mountain right when on the starting gate.
Oh, that's so funny. Looks like that's what you did, bro. he won the initial tap off and just ran away with it. I think
the
other
gold
players
in the
might have
snowboard
missed.
cross.
Play Avalanche.
What's up?
Oh, takes the gold in the snowboard cross.
Oh yeah. I think unfortunately the other players might have missed the second ramp, and if you miss a ramp, then you're kind of just at an auto loss in this mini game. Kind of hard to catch up.
What were they thinking?
Just that ramp does give you a boost of speed.
Yeah, and you don't really get that speed any other time. E getting another happening. Holy shit! Really, really good. Good luck for E right now.
Wow, he has a duelo if you would like it.
Yeah,
The
gonna
opposite
opt
just
for
go
the
with raw
thrice, yeah.
candy. Right.
totally fair. I think movement's valid when you have so much money right now. Could get
Yeah.
a duelo here even. This gives you a free candy. Getting a thwomp. Not too bad. This will steal half of someone's coins if you pass it.
There you go.
Snip getting the star. Bradix can't quite hop over there now. A little bit unfortunate.
No.
Could hop over to Mercs though.
Frying pan. Captain Goomba's been starving. I'm stuck on this island for years now. Captain
Oh my
Goomba's
gosh.
getting a little hungry.
Dude, what do you think Captain Goomba eats? Does he eat anything?
Probably tasted good.
This gold. He's too.
Do you think
he's too, he's too
do you
greedy.
think he has like chocolate coins in there somewhere?
I hope it's chocolate coins. Doesn't get well, whatever.
Surf on them and then
Or gold poisoning or something like that.
Gold poison? Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Element AU, right? I can't remember
I
what
think
the table it is on
so. Something or another. Something like that. Bradix gets a star here though if they don't mess up the timing. Shooting for a toad. See if we can hit that toad. Ooh,
Nails it.
hitting right away. Free star for Bradix. Gonna keep it comp with E.
And that's certainly nice because he's going to get another opportunity at hopefully nailing that lucky space.
Yeah, 100%. Didn't even think about that. I think they actually did land on the Chuckster though. I might throw him past the lucky.
And the Chuckster, you're forced to have him throw you, right? It's not a yes or no.
Yes, bro. You win Sunshine? He just fucking throws you, bro. You don't get no say in that.
Damn.
I'm a Chuckster, and then you get fucking game over in the secret level.
I would say, sir, do not touch me. I
Do not touch
do
me.
not want to play your game. Oh no!
6 feet away. Ah. There he goes. Before shop though. That's cool. Have you ever played Sunshine Con?
Oh yes, yep.
Do you remember the Chuckster level? It was like a secret
yeah.
level where you have to use Chucksters to get the shine. Dude, that level fucking sucked ass. That was the worst shit in the game. I think it's even worse than the Pachinko level, honestly.
Playing Cartastrophe again.
Because they would literally always like throw me through the stage. They would clip me through the final stage where the shine is. It was pissing me off.
Yeah, we do not see Treacherous Tightrope because I know that one does
It's,
crash.
Yes.
So-
Well, it actually doesn't crash. So there's a little thing with GC mod. Unfortunately, certain gate sizes have controller bias. So some players will just be automatically faster than other players. So that's why we opted to replace it.
Gotcha. E77 winning out on that first turn right there. So he's holding the lead.
Gonna take it away unless he manages to go a little too tight up here. Maybe Mercs can catch him on a bad day.
And is this one also like cartwheel too? Where, you know, there's a little bit of priority depending on how you start? Like
No.
in
I don't-
the starting line?
I don't think so, because usually everyone kind of catches up on the first turn. It really just comes down to the hairpin turn at the end. I do kind of prefer Catastrophe though. I haven't really thought about it, but some of the 7 FFAs are just better versions of 8 FFAs, like Snow Go and like Catastrophe. By a little bit. I don't know though. 8 still has a lot of really good stuff, but I think those 2 minigames in particular, not the biggest fan of, but they're not like terrible minigames. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Even if I just shit talk them, they're not bad.
Yeah, even though, like you said, you know, Mario Party 8 originally was in mind to be another GameCube game until they pivoted to Wii motion controls at the last minute.
It was,
in
yeah. I
development.
think literally until the final, like maybe 6 or 8 months of development. something like that. They were requested to port it to Wii because the Wii was coming out. So you can definitely like kind of catch a lot of leftover GameCube stuff. Like some of the mini games were definitely made with a GameCube controller in mind. They kind of retrofitted a lot of mini games to have motion controls, though. You can kind of tell,
So
which
I
is
think
very
that's
very
why,
interesting.
like, I think that's why some of the games might be some snoozers compared to their Mario Party 7 counterparts. You know, just because they were with in mind motion controls at the last part of development, and you know, and that's really fun when you're playing that snowboarding game and with motion controls and the kart game with motion controls, because you know, just you feel like you're actually driving there, and you're actually, you know, swaying and carving it up left to right.
Absolutely shredding ass on the racetrack, but unfortunately, the downside with controller mod is you do lose a little bit of that sensitivity you get with the Wiimote. But you know, it's still a pretty good pod. Definitely makes competitive Mario Party a little more accessible online, because not everyone has a weird mode, of course.
Look at that, E77. He's back here within 2 turns.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens
never
when you're
left.
able to really benefit off the Thrice and Springo candies. You literally just have the entire board at your fingertips if you don't roll like shit. Which is also lining up with his minigame performance too. Notice how he's winning a lot of minigames, so he's able to really take advantage of all the shuttles and the shopping. Super, super important to do well on this board. Should see Mercs. Oh my god, that sucks for Mercs, dude. That's so much wasted time. All the way
Taking
back to
forever
start.
to roll to the end, right there at the end, and then
Just to be
doesn't get
fucking
rewarded for it.
No.
Yeah. And he doesn't have any Springo candy to get there.
He has no candy, yeah. That's so bad for Mercs. Could get the lucky space though. Could roll in 9, you never know, but definitely a rough start. It is Mario Party 8 though, so you're never out of it when dual candy's on the board. Get another red space. Might be a 1v3 maybe? Or 2v2. Or a 2v2. You know, as rough as it may seem for Mercs right now, you're pretty close to a shop, and you're also close to a pickup, and you're in 4th. So I think your odds are pretty high to get a duo candy here. So honestly, we could see a duel like relatively soon.
That is spicy. We love seeing those opportunities.
Definitely the most exciting parts of an 8 game. Ooh, Mercs and Snip getting a little stuck there. Looking like Snip got a little lost. It's going to be a dub for the blue team. A little bit of a head-on collision with Mercs and Snip there in the bottom. Another very, very interesting game so far. I guess we can take a look at the bonus stars. See what we got going on here. Do you want to go ahead and tell us what's the lowdown?
Sure thing. Yeah, we know E77's dominating minigame star right now. He's leading it with 83 minigame coins. The next closest person is Mercs with 43. Then with Candy Star, E77 also has that on lock with 5 candies used. Next person is Mercs with 3 candies. Happening Star is a 2-way tie between E77 and Bradex, both at 2 happenings. Whereas Blooper,
That's what I like to see.
Snitman,
right?
and Mercs have 1 happening.
Okay,
Red
well,
Star
you had me in
is
the
currently
game.
tied with
Had me in the
Snitman and Bradex at 3 red spaces.
Yeah,
No one else is close for that tying.
yeah.
Man, I catch you using
Shopping
that thrice
Star.
candy.
I swear to God, I was
E77's
trying
been
to
shopping the
get him
most
to
with the
get
highest
him,
prices
bro.
at 40 shopped coins.
No, I just can't you think
But
you're
actually,
going 22 with a
Stitman
thrice
happens
candy?
to take it from 45 shop coins
No, I
right now.
just can't you think you're going to hit someone with a
Ooh, okay.
dual candy?
And lastly, Running Star, E77 has that by 1 space over
Ooh.
Snitman.
Yeah, E and Snip, I've noticed, have been buying like pretty much all Thrice candies, so they're definitely leaning more into the Running Star, Shopping Star angle.
And on that Running Star department, Mercs has definitely been rolling the worst this game at 44 running, but Bradex is there close with E77 and Snipman, with Bradex being at 71 running.
Yeah, you
75
can
now.
tell the drop off between Snip and Mercs is actually insane, or Weird X and Mercs. Gosh, Mercs just isn't moving. He's not able to capitalize, especially after being sent back to start there. That's super rough.
Makes sense.
New bonus star just dropped.
That is how the game treats you sometimes.
And that is the one downside of linear boards. You can always hit the last happening of Despair and Doom and get turbo fucked back to the start.
Games of all time.
But hey, you know what? No time to feel down. We're playing Scooter Pursuit, top 10 minigame in the series. Don't listen to any of the players. They don't know what they're talking about. This minigame was fire.
Damn it, ruin this one with Superstars, King Charles.
Some
Yeah,
heat.
no. Can't be doing that.
It's
Hunt your
absolute
players
cap.
down and take them down.
Oh yeah. A little bit of thing about this too. You can actually shoot 2 people at once if you line it up correctly. Which you might be doing. Maybe not. If you get caught in between iframes, it's a little bit of a rough in the game. You can't really get points.
And
You'd
this
have to
one's
get
really
lucky to
interesting
shoot people.
compared to Cannonball Fun, where you have lives, you know, or you just gotta get number of hits. I mean,
Yeah, it's just first to 5. Where in this, it's just like an arbitrary amount of points, just whoever has the most. Which I think I prefer Cannonball Fun a little bit, just because it's more set in stone. It's less bullshit. This is kind of just if you don't get a good start, you just lose most of the time. Because
yeah.
everyone usually ends up standing still and like trading hits. Definitely a cool concept. A little bit rubbish though, unfortunately.
Maybe if the rate of fire was a little bit slower and you got knocked back more on a hit, so at least people would have to re-aim, you know. But
Maybe, yeah.
yeah,
I think the way you fix that honestly is just like you just do lives, like Cannonball Fun, but you know what? If it has to be points, that's probably the way to fix it. Ooh, he hitting the cannon of despair, going back to start. Does give him the happening star as of now though, which is very nice for him.
E77 has been having a lot going well in this game already.
Making that
So
motion with his hands, bro.
Yeah, I think we need a little bit of a knockback.
Do a little
Lady
shimmy,
Luck had
bro.
to
Like
turn her hand
reach it.
somewhere.
Oh yeah. If any of our watchers know anything about E77, Mario Party giveth, Mario Party taketh a lot away. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, this will be the third game. Right?
See if Snip rolls a banger here. Ooh, strong start. Ooh,
That's already-
Alright.
it's already
is it a
so good.
star? Maybe?
Yeah, 20. Good
Let's,
20.
they're getting better. They're getting better.
There you
I
go.
think that about gets him there. I don't think that's quite enough for the star, but that about gets him there. Maybe it is enough. I forget.
Where would this third dolphin take you to?
Blue space right next to the crates. It's the one before the red space in the higher incline.
Okay.
Of course, we're going to opt to take that.
He gets
Totally
the star, and then I believe passes the start pass by Candy.
I think so. Should be enough. Yeah,
Yep.
really, really good roll for Snip.
I got my printout of the map.
Very smart. I should be looking at my Prima guidebook. That's a good idea. Thank you, Fisher.
Fletcher.
The goat. Wherever you may be, thank you for writing this guidebook. You're my light.
So Thwomp Candy, we have a code for that in a Party Keep conference. Normally, it just destroys, right? It destroys half coins for whoever you hit. But the code that we have, those half coins you destroyed from somebody, you actually steal them. So
It's time.
they could be pretty crazy now.
Yeah, a lot stronger than it is normally. We do see Mercs copping the Dulo candy with Bradex right in the tail. And Bradex actually can't pay to escape via the Dolphin Shuttle, so Bradex might be in a little bit of a tricky spot if they don't spring go away.
And
The
let's
Mercs
see
could-
here. If you get dueled and you're the duel receiver, do you still get a wheel?
You do, but it doesn't have stars on it. It can only have coins.
Gotcha. So yeah.
So this is a all to lose, not as much to gain situation. We do see Bradex hopping away, which is totally valid.
So whenever you're dueled, you're just playing defense pretty much. You're just playing defense not to get your star stolen.
Dulo Candy is very much an offense versus defense situation. If you're not the one dueling, you are fighting for your stars to be kept.
Ooh, misses out on the lucky opportunity that didn't have the coins.
Getting
anyway to
a
go.
duelo of their own though, which is pretty cool.
And now Bradex is chasing Mercs, but Mercs has 0
Yeah,
stars.
but Mercs has nothing to give. You're fighting Mercs, you're fighting for pocket change, I'm afraid. Hey, but you know what? I've seen Mercs come back from worse.
Let's go.
He may be down, but he's not out. Sick and Twisted, pretty alright minigame. Pretty normal survival. Little factoid about this one: if you are in the front of the screen, there's a bullet bill that will always target you. So generally, what people do in this minigame, if they know, is they try and stay as far left of the screen as possible, so they don't get targeted by the bullet bills. So you'll see it now. The bullet bill's going to go for E on the bottom right whenever it fires. He's a little shy.
You know what E does? He says, "Bring on that challenge."
Yeah. Oh, and he goes for Snip, I guess. He ducks it, Snip hits it.
The bullet bills don't heat seek at all. They just go in a straight.
No,
linear
just completely
horizontal line.
straight. But they will always spawn in where you are if you're in the front. See, they go for Bradex there.
How bad is the invisible wall at the end?
Not that bad.
Oh, cool.
Only if you're like super far in the front. Like you'll never catch the invisible wall, unless you're like literally playing stupid. But none of our players are, of course. They're all gamers. They're all cubers.
What a fucking minigame.
Let's go Bradex.
I finally have 10 coins.
But this is certainly a tough pod to win any minigames from.
Oh yeah, very competitive, especially with the super sub E, very proficient 8-player of his own. Really, everyone here is really proficient in 8. We didn't mention it much so far, but Bradex is at a little bit of a disadvantage as they are a little bit newer to the GameCube mod compared to our other players in this pod. So they've definitely been on a little bit of a learning curve, but they've been doing pretty well in their practice games and definitely showing up for a lot of them. So
Yeah,
They may
Bradex
not
has certainly
be-
been hitting the lab. You know?
oh yeah, they may not be super up in minigame star right now, but they've definitely been putting on a pretty strong performance, I would say. Oh, is that a free? Oh no, we're good.
Keep telling him not to do it.
Chill, chill.
The game's like,
Sorry.
where are my 10 coins?
Oh, we had a little bit of a scare there. The vampire toad, though, badass.
Yeah, Vampire Candy is really unique, where you actually never see it in the shop. You can only get it from those Pass By
Pass by
spaces.
candies, right? Yeah.
Yeah, or the Fisherman.
Mhm.
That and
Actually,
Bolo.
Right. I actually didn't think about that, but yeah, I don't remember ever seeing vampires in shops.
But that
Does
30
check out.
coin boost is huge.
Oh yeah, we're taking shuttles for days, especially with these rolls. This is a chuckster if he so chooses. But you might get chucked after the shop. Well, actually, I don't know if you can get chucked after the shop. I don't think you can, but you might get chucked after the shuttle. Which for Mercs, I'm not sure if he wants to get on that huge strip of faces after the last time. Let's see what he opts to do here. Looks like we're opting to hit the chuck. See if we get a good throw or a not so good throw here. Ooh, we're gonna have to shop. Isn't bad for Mercs though. You do get to buff up your shopping star, which is still pretty nice. You could always buy the Springo and just dip on out of there. I do wonder though, what would a vampire con look like? What do you think you would look like if you popped the vampire candy?
I don't know. What does I look like? I don't know. Just
Look at the possibility.
Yeah, I don't know.
Purple with the purple with the
same.
wings.
Oh, really?
Purple cat with the glasses. I don't know, bro. I think it'd be pretty tough. Pretty fucking baller. I will say though, if you are a Mercer snip, you want to be locking in for these mini games because you need money right now. They're on a little bit of a poorer side. This is a little bit of a tie bait though. If you know anything about Flip the Chimp, it's very, very easy to tie. Only way you lose this is if you flip your stick an extra time. So if you do it perfectly, that's a guaranteed win.
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of fighting for a minigame star is pretty much a lost cause at this point. But you just gotta hope it just doesn't show up for E77. And you hope to go for the other bonus stars.
Right, of course. That's the thing about 8. E could have like literally 100 coins ahead of minigame star, and it won't matter for shit because it doesn't show up. So you really never know. That's why you want to kind of not necessarily spread yourself too thin. That's why you never want to stop fighting for all 6 bonus stars, because any of them could show up and really save your game.
And all 4 of our players here also are locked out of Mega Game Star. Mega Game Star is guaranteed to be Linguini's point. Mega Game Star again is acquiring the most minigame stars throughout the whole season. So they're not even
Needed more content.
in any contention for Mega Game Star.
No. This is a free, just for fun pod in terms of minigame star. The fun, of course, being the 4 points.
Never mind.
Ooh, short.
But maybe able to have some more coinage to shop with.
That's true.
Maybe we'll get that second place shop.
Which is good for him, because Snip is still currently leading in shopping. He'll be able to maintain that lead over E.
Duelo is there, but
It is there, but
Thrice Candy.
You probably want to get the Thrice Cannon, this giant triple land, to be fair. You don't want to be relying on double dices. Especially when you already have a duelo of sorts. Also, the fact that people are going to be dolphin shuttling up in front of Mercs, so we might be able to catch a duel here. Because, you know, everyone has 2 stars, so it doesn't really matter what target you pick.
Duelo is so funny too, because it can be just a twice candy with those 2 dice spots you get.
Yeah. Ooh, very, very rare Bowser space. So
You have to
what
jump
this,
over Potaboo's.
I guess you can explain it, but what
Time
this
you have
does
to
is, if you hit a Podoboo,
Every time
you
time you get
lose, I
hit,
think it's 10 coins for Podoboo. So you have to press A here to time it.
He's not gonna want to get hit twice. Keep his money. Loses
Ooh.
1.
A little bit of a tricky timing. Yeah.
Get third hit for fun. Or do you practice it? Okay.
Maybe. It's kind of hard to practice. Luki, the DK and Bowser space is a little bit out of the way, so they're kind of hard to hit. It's a rare situation where you just don't have money for the shuttle, so you have to hit the Bowser.
Yeah, we might not
Hey, you
even
know
see
what?
Bowser again too, because they always flip flop.
Alright.
Yeah. This is pretty good for Bright X though. Has no money and literally contributing nothing into a 30 coins, so no loss, all gain. If you're
And our
Bright X
Glacier
or
game.
Snip though, you want to win some money back. What were you saying?
The Glacier game's already off the table. Let's see a new one.
Thankfully, no more 5-minute mini games.
Hey, we gotta change shit up.
This is a banger though. This is very good on controller and on Wiimote. This is just peak precision. You want to be getting the hundreds every time for a maximum score of 1,500.
you good, Brayden?
See if that's a feat any of our players can manage.
Yeah, and those 100 bullseyes are such a small area, and the way our players are going to be able to get them is really skillful.
Yes, you'll see it. It's literally just the size of the cursor, so you have to be very precise. Ooh, you're already missing one. We're sitting at 10. Break's off to a strong start here, though. Ooh, and does unfortunately miss the apple. Could still come back, though. Ooh, E also missing an apple, I believe.
Yeah, look at our differences between our players. We have Snipman with the huge drift, so he's got the faster cursor, whereas
I can
E77
fumble.
had minimal
That's
drift,
tough.
so slower
Yeah,
cursor.
but you do see Merc sneaking by barely. I think E might have missed a few too many targets or hit a few too many 10s. So that's a huge win for Mercs. Unfortunately, no Coinstar, but keeping everyone broke is, of course, a good thing. It's really just a Mercs and E with all the money and Braydex and Snip just fighting for scraps. Not going to be able to shop. E might just be able to take back the shopping star pretty easily with all this coinage.
Gonna be a first place shop.
Yeah,
Going for yet again better
easy.
price.
Keep it competitive on the running and shopping front. And that actually does take back shopping for E. Unfortunately, Snip can't even counter it because he has no money anymore. Which is really rough for Snip, honestly. Oh, yeah, he does have the Thwomp, though. That's going to be... I think it rounds up, so like 26 from E. Or 27.
Yeah.
Actually, where's E?
Get him.
Oh, yeah, barely reaches it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will be taking some of that back. I need some of that back, I'm afraid.
Oh, E does have the
Yeah.
build there, so not going to be as much of a gain, but still a gain nonetheless. That's what you want to see after losing a battle. We're going to see Mercs pop the thrice, I assume.
It's really interesting to see E77 shop right there. He had an opportunity to get Spring Go, but chose to get Thrice. Then he had an option to get Duelo, but still chose to get Thrice. I thought he would have maybe gotten Duelo just to counteract in case, you know, Mercs happened to duel him with Mercs' Duelo. But
Nah, man, if you're...
movement is everything.
It is everything. I think especially in Mario Party 8, buying Thrice Candy is always the way to go if you can. Because you buy that Thrice Candy, you contribute towards Shopping Star, you contribute towards being able to chain future candies for Running Star, and you contribute being able to just keep your Running Star all the way up. Because Duelo candies, as good as they are, you can't actually chain Duelos into shops or free candy
It's a little
pickups.
better on control,
So
but-
Duelos are not as good for Candy Star. So whenever you're at a shop like that, you definitely just want to be buying Thrice candies. At least for this port, especially.
Oh, they all link up with each other for more
Yeah,
shop
it's a really
opportunities.
big system.
Running.
Yeah, we'll see.
Never know.
Yeah.
Speaking of big things, big win for Mercs. Very bad minigame for the 3. You can literally just spin your stick as fast as possible and slam everyone out.
Mercs is 40 coins behind E77's minigame star.
Not
Doing
impossible
5 turns
to
left.
catch up, but yeah, you're hoping for no team minigames. Or if you do get team minigames, you want to be on the opposite team of E. But you know what? Not an impossible hill to climb. Mercs could catch up. Very talented
Mercs
player.
gonna have 2 duelos with Chump Charity.
Yes. Very strong for him.
That's me, guys. I'm the Trump.
Do you think he was intentionally throwing
Be chump.
Here you
for
go,
4th place
Oh.
to get
Oh,
this
unless.
free duelo?
Maybe I'm not
No, it's just
Nah, bro. didn't seem very happy to hit the cannon, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless that was part of his master plan, bro. Deceive the other players.
I would love to see this pop off. Yeah! I go back to start.
That's fucking
And then now
right.
my last 5 turns surge
I
begins
think
now.
Money.
He's plotting, bro.
Oh,
This
how
has been the
sweet.
plan the whole time.
Yeah.
Speaking of plans, Mercs about, or not Mercs, E's about to get crazy fucking shmoney if he rolls that.
Yeah, double bolo. Double
Thrice.
gold.
Every candy has coins, so yeah.
Oh, wait, he used thrice, not bolo. Whoops.
Yeah. You use thrice here because you want to pick up all that money. That's another reason why going first in 8 is so good, because you get first dibs on all the spaces with coins on them during the Chump Charity.
Yeah,
And
each
this is-
blue space is a single coin.
Right, this is going to
Green
be at
space.
least like 20 plus coins.
That's also maybe another reason why he got the thrice, because he knew that was coming up and he's first in turn order.
I would assume so, yeah. Just another reason why thrice is the meta.
I'm gonna go grab water momentarily.
Yeah. I'm so alone. See if he opts to go for the dolphin shuttle. It's like we're opting to go for it. Totally fair.
Yeah, you live. You got 135.
Oh man. He's kind of running away with this game a little bit, coin-wise. Yeah, look at that. Spend all your money already back up to what you had before, pretty much. And getting a star off it too. Very, very nice.
And does E77 have enough to get the free candy?
I think just barely he should. I think he has like 3 or 4 left. I wasn't paying like
Yep.
entirely attention, but I think he has enough. Yeah. he's good.
Nice. Right before Dolphin, too.
And a red space. He is just going crazy on the bonus stars.
Oh, I like that, what Snipman was doing there. He was rubbing the dice, giving it some luck.
Yeah. Give it a little shine, little shimmer.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, baby. Papa needs a playoff spot.
And it worked with that 10.
True.
But maybe he wanted something smaller for the lucky. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Thinking about it for once to take the shuttle or not, because if he takes the shuttle, he kind of puts himself in the position to get dueled by Mercs, I believe.
And so, remind me, Owen, a lot of duel minigames are just regular minigames in 8, right? But there are some specific duel minigames?
A couple of them are. There's a lot of like duel only mini games, but I think like 4 or 5 of them are repeats of the FFAs.
Gotcha.
So we might see a minigame that we've already seen before. Some stuff like Swing Kings is one, I believe. Aim of the Game is one. Flip the Chimp is one for some fucking reason. There's a couple of others, but yeah, there's a lot of duels that repeat. Something they started doing around this game. I think they already did it. Also did it in Mario Party DS. Ooh, Mark's rolling fat though. Should be enough for a star here if you don't get a shitty number. Maybe, yeah. It's gonna be just enough. Get another candy too.
His first time at Two Goomba.
Yeah, turn 16. We finally got there. Hey, but he's prepped. He's ready. He's got Duelo candies on the arsenal. He's about to make some things happen.
He is strapped.
Yeah.
And he will go blasted.
Oh, we're blasting. Ooh, and a rock, dude. I would not want to go against the guy who has a rock and 2 knives in his pocket.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What are you doing? Are you you throwing the rock first and coming in with the dual wielding knives, or like,
Ooh, I don't
or
know.
throwing a knife and then? I don't know.
I feel like you want to throw your rock mid-fight, like a little bit of a confusion.
Like the
And hit
Pokemon
him on the
Safari
outside.
Zone.
Yeah, ooh, almost a lucky. He's sitting snip back though.
Snipman back to start with 0 candy.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Could get a duelo there from that pickup, you never know. Now, at this stage in the game, it's looking a little weird for Braid X, because I don't really think Braid X has a huge lock on any of the bonus stars right now. Or a duelo.
And as a reminder, Bradex needs a first here in order to make playoffs.
Right.
Yeah,
This is really
We'll see.
in terms of leaderboard, I think out of all the people in this game, Braid X needs first the most. Because like if Mercs gets first, he gets finals, which is good, but if he doesn't get first, I'm pretty sure he still just makes playoffs, which is completely fine. Because like you're still in the conference, but if Braid X does not get first, then he's just knocked out of the conference, which would not be great. So of course that is the person to keep an eye on.
And a Mercs non-first would place him in the semifinals match.
Yes,
So
I do believe so.
Mercs
Not
is just
terrible, not terrible, but you also dodge a match getting a first here, so that's definitely what you want to do. Just get that straight ticket to finals. Looks like he's actually gonna struggle to get up there. Very, very good for Mercs.
E77
Mercs is
getting a
gonna
bit
be,
stun locked on the elevator cycles.
Yeah, that's how the one loses. That usually pretty one favorite if you can't get stun locked, but if you do get stun locked, it's wraps. That's really good for Mercs. He might be able to catch up in minigame. Only 30 down, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. 30 down with 4 turns.
Yes. Ooh, double strapped up on the bolo. This inventory
That's
kind of
a-
sucks ass.
Very different arsenal. Some guy coming at you with 2 knives and a rock, and you just have 2 beach balls.
Hey, bro, all I can say, Hammer Bro got balls. Balls of steel.
Yeah, he's got balls of steel, and he's like, "Hey, come at me with your fight. Come on.
At me, bro. I got
I'll just win
balls.
these duel minigames anyway."
That's what I'm saying. He gets duels, he takes 10 coins back, he's set. What we're opting to do here? Because he's not going to be able to afford the second shuttle, I don't think, unless there's more coins on that path I didn't see.
Yeah, as a first place dolphin, it's gonna be 20 coins.
Yep. Getting the second shop though. You know what? That's fair. This is valid because you're now in a spot where you probably won't get dueled, and you can just buy another thrice and get more coins.
Fourth price.
Yes, all the thrice. Probably tastes fire too. Thrice candy looks really tasty. It's like a nice little cherry flavor.
And these are gonna be all of E77's coins right here, because usually everyone's gonna take that third dolphin.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, Mercs could duel Snip here.
Are you gonna put me?
So he doesn't throw him too far. I think Mercs has to roll a little bit below average to hit him. I believe it's like a 9 or an 8. But yeah, we're gonna see Mercs going for the duel here. First duel of the game.
If he has a choice to duel either E77 or Snipman, who do you think he's gonna go for?
100% E, but I think you have to roll pretty high to hit E. Oh, he might be able to reach him though.
Because Mercs needs that first to go to finals, so if you want
Yes.
that first, you're gonna have to go for
You're
E77.
gonna have to knock E down a peg, yeah, because he has all the bonus stars on the plate right now. I don't know if that's quite enough though. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to reach E. Oh, you do
Let's
reach
see.
Bright X though.
11 from the before gold. 1, 2.
Yeah, but he can't though, because the Dolphin Shuttle drops him off, and you'll be immediately running into Bright X.
Oh,
So E is not reachable right now.
opting to duel Braid X instead of Snipman. And Braid
You
X
see,
has
you
2
see, you see
stars.
Toad stanced up on the Dolphin there.
He's coming for you.
I love how they do the dual pose on the Dolphin. It's so funny. All right, this is a huge duel. Yeah, if you're Braid X, you do not want to be losing this because that might be game.
Yeah, Toad's just all fired up and hyped. He's like, dude, I'm ready. And so that's
He's
why he's
ready
all...
to kick some ass. Oh, this is a
chilling on
good
the
duel
Dolphin.
too. Dude, Con, you don't know 8, but this is like the duel to get, bro. This shit is fire. This is like a kind of a sorting mini game. You want to get the green and the green, purple and the purple. And it's like 60 points.
Oh, yes, it's the scale one. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's super fire.
Do we know how much paint there is? Is it like 100? Or
60.
60, okay, wow. Let's see. if
Mercs
any of our
off
players
to a
can
little
get
bit
that
of a
perfect
rocky
score.
start. Yeah, maybe. I don't think Mercs has missed one yet, unless I missed one at the start. You're gonna see it at the end there, though. They throw a lot of random colors at you, though, so this could swing either way. Fortunately, you do see Braid X going a little bit behind, so it'd be tough to catch up. Here's the big one right here. It's
That-
looking like a Mercs win. Oh, 3 off of perfect. This is really bad for Braid X if Mercs hit 2 on the dart wheel. That might just be game.
Dude, that last little splurge is insane to try to get a perfect. Oh my god.
No, it's so hard, dude. I remember watching, there's like tests for the best runs on YouTube. That's like one of the mini games. They like pause buffer the last orbs to get perfect. That's really funny. See if Mercs can nail this though. This is vital. You can't be missing this.
Only 1 2-star spot on the
Oh,
wheel,
and he gets it.
gets it.
Almost perfectly.
Right there, that is gonna kill Braid X's any hopes of getting first.
Yeah, you hear the silence is deafening. This is a very rough moment for Braid X, unfortunately. That is the kind of a factor of it. It is unfortunate. There's no fighting back. Because you can't really counter duel Mercs either. I don't even know what I do now. If I
Yeah,
bring
he
it up.
doesn't even need to counter duel Mercs. He just got to counter duel anyone.
Yeah,
for 2 stars.
anyone.
Yeah.
The tricky part is, though, now you're on this giant stretch of land and E's going to be running away. You might need to buy a Springo and try and reposition yourself or something. Because I don't think you're going to get
I
much done
think-
over here.
He's in the case where he has to get duelo because that's his only comeback.
Right? But I don't know if you're gonna be able to duel anyone unless someone happens to roll in front of you. I think
Because-
you buy the duel though, that's fair. But
Because knowing Braidex's case, he has to get first, right? Like if you're
Yes.
playing any other game, you know, you would get the Springo, right? Because you know Springo might secure you a second or a third, but he's going all or nothing for Duelo.
You kind of have to, I guess. Yeah. You gotta feel bad for Braidex. That is very, very rough. Unfortunate. It is pretty crazy that the it's the two people contending for playoffs that ended up dueling there.
Oh, yes.
Bro,
We do see literally the best FFA of all time being played here. You can hear how excited Snip here is, dude.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this one, Con, but this is literally one of the best Mario Party minigames of all time.
Yeah, we are very fortunate that there's a speed up code for Party Cube Conference. Wow, look at them go!
Oh, down. This is off to the races. Holy shit. Wait, dude, Mercs is ahead. Mercs is gonna get minigame star. He's crazy. Dude.
Perks got some nice bumps from Braidex, but also E got some nice bumps too from Snipman.
He did, but not nice enough. Mercs is just too clean with
Biggest
it.
piece of dog
Someone's
shit
clearly
I've
been
ever
practicing their rudder madness.
Has
We hear a little bit of
That's what you
cope
gotta
from
do.
E77. A little bit of a bad sport. You don't want to be complaining when you lose rudder madness. That's your fault if you lose rudder madness. All I'm saying.
Right.
I think there's others too.
I
And
think we are
Mercs
getting
put
a
in the
little.
devotion for Lab and Rudder Madness there.
He did, yeah.
That's
Rewarded.
what you do. You
100%.
get rewarded when you Lab Rudder Madness.
Actually, dude. I think we are getting a little close to the end. Do you want to give the Twitch chat a little bit of a bonus recap real quick?
Yes, we have E77 leading minigame over Mercs by 20 coins. Then Candy Star is currently being led by E by 2 candies used. Happening Star is currently Braidex and Mercs at 3 happenings. The next closest
And after the
person
fucking
is E with 2 happenings.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Red Star is being led by Snipman and Braidex at 3. And E77's
You get a shot.
losing happening, or losing red by 2, so he's 1 behind.
I would love the shot.
And Running Star is being led by
What do
E77
you
at
got for me?
148. He's leading it over Snipman by 14 running.
That would be smart.
And shopping should be a clean E77 at 80 shopping. Next person is Snipman at... This
50
duel was
now.
a 15.
I think it was a 10. If you're just not gonna have time to catch up anymore, unfortunately, because he lost all that coins from the battle.
Yeah, Stitman's the next closest shopping, who's at 55. So shopping should be a clean E.
Unfortunately, well, actually, you know what? I think
Yes.
So E owns right now 4 of the bonus stars: running, shopping, candy, and minigame.
yes.
Whereas in
But you know what though? Sorry to cut you off, but this is gonna put Mercs. This is gonna put Mercs in a fantastic spot because E has no more movement and he doesn't have a blowaway. He only has bolo candies, so Mercs is gonna be able to duel E here
and he's got a gun for the first.
the,
Let's
the
see
next
it.
turn. I think he will, because E's gonna be in front of him probably, unless he rolls like shit. If E rolls a 4 or higher, then he'll be in front of Mercs in the next turn. We're gonna
Braidex
go
here.
for the,
Go for the
for the
counter
high,
duel.
for the eyeball, I guess. Yeah.
And it's going to be a duel versus E, right?
If you can reach him, he's pretty far away.
Yeah.
Loki. I maybe would have held this a little bit because Snip is going to catch up to the front. I don't think
Yeah.
you reach anyone. Yeah, you're not going to reach one.
It
I
was
don't know if I
very
caught
high roll to
that
bet
there.
on. And with that, we are going to be cutting
Yeah,
away to a
we're
brief
going to have to get
intermission.
intermission. Yeah, trying to sort this out.
Palms,
Alrighty, we are
Snipman
back.
remains with
Sorted
the
it out.
Duelo candy.
I do believe we restarted the turn, unfortunately, so we're going to be running a few things back. But Snip does still get the Duelo candy.
Okay.
So,
And we
fortunately,
happen to
enough,
miss out
Oh,
on
this is
E77's
not-
turn
nah,
froze
bro,
again?
with
nah.
the late stream.
It almost-
I wonder where he
Yes.
ended up at.
Fuck off, Dolphin, please, bro.
Uh,
Just hang in there with us
I don't
for
know.
another 15
He
points.
probably
if
still
Snip-
used that thrice to get all that money.
Yeah, it kind of seems by the map though he might have rolled a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Oh,
same
you
area.
know what? No, dude, Mercs is going to be able to duel E now, so that actually did change a lot because E is after the Dolphin Shuttle.
I think I'll skip that.
Well, we have to see where Bradex ends up. And is
Oh,
Bradex
I guess
gonna
that's true.
Oh,
I don't think-
actually no, Mercs goes
No,
first.
because Mercs rolls first. Mercs does get the
Yeah.
guaranteed duel here. So that reset actually did change a lot. Of course, it was no one's fault, just unfortunate, but that reset actually does change quite a few things here. Could decide the game, to be honest, depending on the duel. See how it goes.
Yeah, this duel was gonna happen one way or another, for sure.
Yeah,
Whether
I
if
think
it was this turn
unless
or
E,
later turns.
yeah, unless E literally like hit the cannon on turn 19 or 18, whatever turn this is, Mercs would have dueled E. So this was coming.
So this reset just basically gives us an accelerated look at what this duel is.
Yes.
Oh, that would've been happy.
This is everything. Though. This definitely decides the game, Loki. If Mercs wins this duel, it's literally wrapped. Let's see what we're gonna get
All the
here.
duels back on the table.
It is, yeah,
with the
because of the reset. We could get Eye on the Prize again. Ooh,
Oh,
another really good duel.
Banger.
Yeah, this is actually one of the battle mini games repeated into a duel.
Yeah.
So Saucer Swarm, usually I think the score to beat is like 55 for a win. But you can get up to like 60 on this. You can get a lot of saucers if you're really efficient with how you play it. You don't want
Is
to be
there
missing
any
the gold.
special saucers for bonus
Yes. So there's a
Okay.
gold saucer that will drop down around midway through the minigame. You'll see it come up and it'll kind of go like left and right and left and right. If you miss that gold saucer, you're kind of at a huge disadvantage. So you definitely want to be making sure to focus on that when it drops down. There it is right there on Mercs' screen. Mercs gets it. See if E can hit his. E hits it. It's neck and neck right now. E with a slight lead. Oh no, Mercs bringing it back. Oh! Oh
point?
no!
E77 gets hit
He's
there.
shot.
That's
Can he
done.
catch up?
May lose
Oh,
him.
Mercs is missing some. No, he caught up. Oh wow!
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, he got
Oh my
shocked
God.
and still caught up. That's crazy. Mercs must have
Yeah.
missed a
I
lot.
was
Oh,
hating
what?
against Mercs, by the way. I just feel really bad.
Some solid defense from E
Yeah.
there.
Happens, bro.
I DM
Yeah.
Guarantees he's not losing any stars.
my desk was
Very,
full
very
of
nice.
But you were
That's
so
fucking
good. That doesn't make
insane,
any
man.
sense.
I can't believe
Yeah, but not this turn.
Mercs lost that
Oh,
after
but I lived to see another day
we
at
got
least.
shocked. Usually that never
Alright,
happens.
Give me 10.
And Mercs didn't get shocked at all.
No,
the
he
end
never, got,
even.
he never
Yeah,
got
just
shocked, so
was
he never
flat
lost
out
anything.
missing.
I'm
Oh.
fucking live.
Very unfortunate. But, at least for Mercs, he still does have coin lead over E. So if they do both get a star here, and it's still even at the end of the game, Mercs could be able to beat him out in coins in the event of a tie.
So
you know
Bradex
what?
is
I
going to
don't-
have to use his duelo here to sort of repeat the turn.
Yeah, but I think
Uh,
Bradex is to roll even higher than he did before.
Yeah, 60.
If he does get there, can he choose his opponent?
Yes.
actually.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Same exact low roll
Yeah.
for no dual opportunity.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, like, low-key get the Springo, because, like, I don't know if we're going to be able to duel from there.
Yeah, Springo is certainly an easier chance at getting a star, right?
Oh, shit.
But
I'm-
I think for the get like straight from the get go, don't use the duelo right there.
Yeah.
But he had to because he originally used it on the original turn.
Ooh, Mercs and E on a team. That's something you don't want to see if you're Mercs. Because I think that doesn't lock him out of minigame star, right? Like, he can still get it if he wins every remaining minigame.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
see.
I wish we could see what side we're on.
Yes, there's 2 more turns left. So he's not Mercs isn't locked out of minigame star yet.
Okay.
They would tie for minigame star though.
Yeah, it's only a tie at this
Unless
point.
there's a coin minigame or something, I don't
Trust
know.
you want right now.
But a tie is fine if you're Mercs, because you have coin lead no matter what. You just want to make sure you're tied with E so he doesn't have a bonus star above you if you're Mercs.
But with that red space that E landed on this turn, he actually ties up red star with Snipman and Bradex.
Ooh, very
So,
true.
Jeez, E's now got 5 of the 6 bonus stars.
It's looking like an E sweep probably at this point. Because I don't really... Well, how many candies does Mercs have left? Because maybe Mercs can catch up to E's candy star if he doesn't
Yeah,
have enough
Mercs
candies.
is 1 candy behind E.
If Mercs has a turn where he doesn't use a candy, I think he can catch up. But I'm pretty sure Mercs has... Or not Mercs, I'm pretty sure E has 2 yellows left. And Mercs only has 1 blue, so it might be cooked. This is just looking like an E game, to be honest, as it is right now, unless someone gets a duel or something. But Pack's a little bit spread out. It's going to be hard to duel at this stage in the game. Unless someone gets really lucky with positioning. I think Mercs, or not Mercs, Snip has a duel. So Snip could potentially duel someone. And there's also the possibility of E hitting a happening space to go back to start too, which could be good for Mercs. Not quite the... Yeah, I think it should be a lock for E on Candy Star. Mercs isn't going to be able to catch him. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think Snip pops the Duelo now? You might have to, right?
You could pop the Duelo and hope you roll high into Mercs. But
I don't know if you're gonna have it. I don't know if he's gonna have a chance to duel at this point.
because Mercs is just gonna run away now.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you were close enough to hit anyone, it would have been there. I think, unfortunately.
And then E's gonna run away before Snip rolls, too.
Yeah. This is
The
just
dual,
so,
the dual
so
opportunity
rough.
had been there.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
It's getting oh, dude, wait, this is huge.
Oh well.
Mercs can catch Candy Star, I think. Maybe. Oh, and movement.
Wow, dude. Okay, bro. Alright.
Can he catch
Mercs
Candy
is
Star?
Yeah, he can. Mercs can tie it up next turn at 9 candy, but E will be at 10 candy last turn.
Oh yeah, no, because that's Australian, right?
But with that happening,
More-
now Mercs
more
owns
bonus.
happening along with
I've seen
Bradex.
Bradex ties it
Yeah.
up, yeah. So that's good for Mercs. He has something on the board. And Mercs only needs one more Red Star to break to make it a 4-way tie for Red Stars as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, it would actually be a four-way tie for Red Star. So that bonus star would do
Yeah,
nothing.
no one would get it, which is good for Mercs.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Okay.
Mercs wants a tied bonus star. He doesn't want you getting any stars here.
Oh, because he got the lead, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what, dude? Mercs is like guaranteed to get a star next turn probably because he has a thrice. He might not even reach the star. Because he only has a bolo. He has to roll like kind of high. You see if Mercs
And,
can
E is on the two blue spaces behind the happening, right? Fishing.
I think so, yeah.
So I'll count it out real quick while this is going on. Yeah, E's gonna have to roll a 9 or a 10 on Natty roll
Yeah.
to get that star.
And E does secure minigame star. It's gonna go to E if it comes up. But yeah, what does he have to roll there? Was it? It was an eight?
9 or a 10, so 20% chance.
Ooh,
If
yeah, that's
I
rough.
saw he's on the correct space, let's see.
I think he's one before the happening. I think.
Oh no, he needs a
Eight.
8, 9, or 10. So 30%.
Fuck. I need a, what is an 8?
It's so crazy. This game doesn't seem close with how much like E77's bonus, like dominating bonus stars, but it is close with because of the rolls.
All the bonus stars.
Not on all the bonus stars.
Yeah, that doesn't quite catch him up to happening. That's going to be a booster he has above Mercs, and Mercs is going to have another star above him anyways because he gets the star this turn probably, unless he gets like an
That
absolutely
price-
atrocious.
See what I can do.
Is an absolute insult to E, considering he didn't roll high.
No, actually, yeah, that's terrible. I'd be pissed if I got a thrice in turn 20 like that.
I throw that shit back into
Slap
the
in the
ocean. I'm
face.
littering
Yeah,
that
fuck
crap.
that. I would shove that shit back in the piano's
The
mouth.
game
Bro.
is certain.
Wait, bro, Snip might reach him. Hold on. Ah, it's not enough. I don't think it's enough. Maybe? Maybe just barely enough.
Don't believe so.
It's like one before, right? I think it's like one. I think it's like literally one before. Or
2
maybe
before.
that's 2 before?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would need us. Yeah.
Oh, actually, 1 before. You're right. I counted the wrong space.
Oh, by one!
That's a fucking slap in the face, dude. That's crazy. Well, Mercs is gonna be in a really good spot here now. Gonna have a
Gonna be
1-star lead
everything
above
here.
Yeah, and if he
We'll
hits
go
a
with this thrice.
if Mercs hits a red space this turn, he'll get red star as well.
He's there. And I'll count it out. 9? That's the lucky space.
Not gonna do
Or
shit.
blue.
Yeah.
Little lucky finisher.
You gonna finally see it?
You might as well go to Goomba Isle, right? Or
Kid.
he has a,
has
he
money-
already has the coin
has,
lead.
he has money to burn.
But I guess he would be spending 20 coins on Dolphin, so maybe he just doesn't do it.
Probably not. I mean, I don't think this affects anything either way. He has so
Show
much
the-
money to burn.
Show the fans
For the
the
fans.
love.
For the fans.
Take us there.
Let's go.
Yeah, one.
Let's go.
Gotta see the full map.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, no one hit a lucky space this game. Surprisingly enough, this is the first lucky of the game.
There is
It's
no
pretty-
slow go on this board, though, so you sort of have to natty hit the lucky.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo!
An ancient island full of riches that outshine crusty Captain
Did
Goombas.
someone say
Hold
untold
on.
riches?
Ain't wrong.
I like how the Dolphin sort of whispers to you. He's
Oh
like,
my god.
I know a place. Too
I know
bad you don't
a
have
Shit,
a 21st turn.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Welcome to Nine Ball Island. You don't want to know why we call it that.
I guess you only don't do that if the other two players have a Springo to you on turn
Right.
20. But yeah.
Right. I think if... Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Happening Stars shows up, I think Mercs just wins, right?
Hopefully something decent.
Because he has the coin lead.
It's appropriate.
Uh-huh.
It's chill.
Is it 3 stars for Mercs and E?
No, because E didn't get that start of the final turn, remember? So Mercs has a
Oh,
star lead
wow.
above him. Mercs has 4, he has 3. So Mercs would
Yeah.
Mercs would win off coin
Mercs
lead.
needs
So yeah,
Happening.
if Happening shows up, then it's game, but E has a... I muted myself.
Wow. So
So,
Mercs
yeah.
needs that 1 and 3 to show up for Happening.
His gate for finals is Happening Star. So if it shows, he's in. If it doesn't, it's semis. It'll be very interesting. It'll be a very tense bonus star ceremony. But yeah, what a game! Oh my gosh, couple crashes. Luckily, the crashes didn't affect too much though. Looking like a pretty even across the board.
That balanced out. So 13, 4, 17.
Oh yeah, they made it nice and clean.
I think Happening Stars might win con.
I really need Happening Star to not show
Merc
up.
said it himself. Happening Star is the catalyst for who wins this game and who doesn't.
Please just be.
Well,
Con,
maybe
do you think it
all
shows or do you
three
think it doesn't?
win.
I don't beat him with points.
I think it does.
Oh, fuck off.
You think it
Yeah,
does?
he's
Oh,
already
he already
said
said it.
This
He already
fucking
said it.
athlete.
He mentioned green. He
That-
mentioned
that
green
means it.
spaces, bro.
I don't know. I don't actually know if that's
Find
it.
out.
Oh no.
Dude, this is killing me.
Come on, dude, I have
The anticipation, bro.
5
Because it is a...
Go fuck yourself.
Let's
There it is!
go.
Yeah.
Well, that's sorry. Oh, that was him baiting.
Because it's actually not a 1/2 chance Happening Star.
Wait, he
shows
tied it.
up.
He tied it. He fucked up. He fucked up his count.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh.
I think you still win.
Okay, so I had me at 2. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we were
You still win.
for,
Yeah.
for the chat that's.
You see me, baby?
Stidman took running!
Oh wait, yeah, he had
And the
running.
tracker's on the running too!
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Bro, E fuck. So for the audience at home, we were going off E's
Holy
tracking because he was
shit.
generous to share it for him. So we were going off E's tracking. We thought Mercs had Happening solo and that E had running. Oh my gosh, that changes everything. That's a win for Mercs. Let's go, dude. That's crazy. Holy
Happening
shit.
Star there
I
is a
love your
little bit
random
higher
bonus
percentage
system,
chance than
motherfucker.
1/2 of showing up because
Very disappointing.
uh,
Minion
it's a
Kennedy.
1 in 6 the first
I know, yeah,
photo
you
star,
didn't
right?
even have-
And then it's a
you were
1 in
tied for red.
5 for the second photo star,
Yeah, I had a
and then a
three-way
1
tie.
in 4. So you add up all of
Yeah.
those probabilities,
Holy
Happening Star to show up,
shit,
it would have
dude.
61.6% chance.
Oh,
No, it's insane, dude.
alright, let's
Oh,
unmute
yeah,
the-
let's-
the
let's
Do
board.
you want to go ahead and unmute the players?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
Like you guys
We
Or
need
if I
to
had
see
even
that
rolled a
running.
fucking, what, I need an 8 at the last turn as well? That would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up,
Hello.
guys? How we feeling after that crazy
I
ass
need
trade,
to-
bro?
hang on,
Wild.
Wild.
Fucking
Really
roller coaster of
boardwalk, dude.
emotions, dude.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was 15 turns of nothing, and then it ramped up.
No, literally, last
Yeah.
5 turns was everything in that game, bro.
Yep.
I can
So much
actually
stuff swung.
turn people up now. There we go.
I think literally, so we were actually going off E's tracker. So we thought you had Happening Star and E did not have Happening Star. And then of
Oh,
course, you
yeah.
know, because of the miss track, E did actually tie out Happening Star. But then we had no idea Snip had running. So we thought E had won, and then it swung over to Mercs. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought-
I had running, dude.
I
Oh,
thought he had
we did
running
too,
too,
yeah.
dude. I mistracked that.
Snip just got some goaded
Oh,
rolls
shit.
and caught up barely.
I guess the
Yep.
crash probably threw something off.
Oh, that's true too.
One
I like
point
two.
two,
I
dude.
too.
Oh my god,
Oh
Snip,
my
you are my
God,
savior,
bro.
dude. Snip,
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
Venmo you $10,
Bro,
dude.
Bro, dude,
Oh
Snip,
my God.
Snip,
Oh,
dead ass
okay.
jumped in front of the bullet, bro. He actually jumped in front
Dude,
of
you're
the
Oh,
my
that's-
god. Holy
That
That's
is
crazy.
so
That's
disappointing,
crazy.
man.
Oh my gosh.
Snip, I am Venmoing you $10 right now, bro.
Alright.
Bro, E, I'm here if you need to talk with us.
I think you
fuck
deserve
it.
to Venmo
Let's
him.
wait
too.
till-
Like, you're winning
I think
$1,000.
Radix had a rougher game.
The whole thing.
Unfortunately, despite my luck kept me from the top. Bradex's luck kept him at the bottom. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that happened, Bradex.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Really rough game there.
God damn.
You and Snip were just put in such a bad spot. That's kind of how Goombas is sometimes, though, unfortunately. It can be so rough. But what, honestly, well played by
Definitely is,
all.
dude.
Very, very strong performance from all 4 of you.
Cutting over to intermissions to get some interviews taking place and shape up with how playoffs are going to be sorted out. Snipman
Yep.
first.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Snip? How we feeling,
Hey.
bro?
Dang, man. Wild game. Yeah, a lot of different opportunities just didn't come through.
Yeah, I noticed you were in contention for like shopping candy. I mean, you did get running technically. It was just a bit
Yeah.
too late, unfortunately. But that that snipe for the picking when you were before shop was just so unfortunate for you because that completely killed your momentum,
Yeah.
right? And allowed E to take back that shopping star. That was pretty fucked up. I felt bad.
Yeah.
for you. It was fucked up.
That I needed to win that. That could have changed things, honestly.
Uh huh. But I mean, a little bit of a. This is a little bit of a side note, like not a little bit relevant to this game, but this is a little bit towards the entire season as a whole. I do feel like you've been in the cuck chair for most of the season, and I do feel pretty bad. Like
Yeah,
it's just like shit, dude. Every time I tune in, this has been a bunch of unfortunate events that kind of put you in bad situations. And I mean, you've had a
Yeah.
like, super positive mental throughout the whole thing, so I just want to say like mad props for that. You've been doing
No.
amazing, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
love that. Well, I mean, like,
Yeah,
what were your, or you want to go ahead, Colin? Good question.
Yeah, there was just one case when you were using your duelo right at the
Mhm.
end there.
Yeah.
Owen and I were thinking maybe you were going to use it on was it turn 18, and then
Mhm.
would have might have had a chance to roll into to Mercs because by the time turn 19 was coming around, Mercs and E would have started running away to make it harder to duelo them. But you opted to delay that duelo by a turn. But luckily for you, E happened to roll bad with just a 1, and then he
Mhm.
was within duel range.
Yep.
But you just happened to come up short. Like it
Barely
just
reached
sucks
it,
when you don't
yeah.
have any of those opportunities to ever at your hand to attempt to make any comeback attempt.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking
Yeah,
at it,
that
was
was
like,
so close.
damn, just one off
Yeah.
there. Do you think you would have? Was it ever in your mind that turn before? Would you have dueled there instead of using the Thwomp Candy? I think it was pretty cool.
I mean, looking back, probably should have just went for that then. Yeah, like, yeah, definitely should have probably went for that on that turn. But
Because I forget the exact count, but I think E might have been a little bit closer than he would have been whenever you used your duel in the last turn. Not for sure though. I'm not saying this for sure because I didn't actually count it out, but it was just
Right.
something I noticed. But I mean, it is tricky though, because like you want to try and see if you can get him when he's closer. Like maybe you roll a 10 and he just still keeps that 1, and you're a lot closer to him, and you're able to benefit off that. Or Bradex gets in
Yeah.
front of the Dolphin shuttle anyways. It's definitely like a little bit of a balancing act. You have to figure out with duos and 8. But I mean, you did
Yeah.
as well as you could have. I feel like you were just in a kind of a rough spot, like board wise for most of the game. You couldn't really duel anyone because E, Bradex, and Mercs were mostly either at the Pirate Goomba or at the start behind you, is what I
Yeah.
noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit unfortunate there. But what was going through your head for most of that game, especially towards the start? Did you have any goals for this game in particular?
Yeah, for this game, I was thinking Running Star, actually. I was going to try for that. I was thinking shopping, I was thinking candy. Those were kind of the ones I was thinking. I think I was getting red for a bit there. But those were what I was like kind of mainly focusing on. And yeah, I just
I mean, shit. I fucking, you know how much I love this game to death, but dude, Goomba's Booty Boardwalk giveth and I always said Boobies. Goomba's Booty Boardwalk fucking taketh away, dude. This board is
Hell
fucked
yeah.
up sometimes, bro. It's fucking wiggly squiggly line of death and despair, bro. Oh my god.
Man, you stuck to your game plan because you were actively choosing to pass the first Dolphin, so you were always getting that first shop, and then you were
Right,
building
yeah.
up that shopping star, and so you were staying contentious for that. It's just E just happened to shop more than you because he was in those first place, shopping prices.
Oh yeah.
At that too. I mean, even more impressive, you weren't even in the optimal shopping placement. You were in third, and you were still contesting. You even had shopping star over him for the majority of that until after the battle. So you were
Yep.
sticking to your plan, and it was definitely working out. Because I mean, you ended up getting running star even after
Yeah.
having to skip a few shops.
Just barely got that.
Yeah. So that was huge. I mean, at that point, your game was a little bit cooked, but shit, that affected
Yeah.
Mercs like crazy. So it definitely had an impact.
Definitely threw a wrench.
I wonder if let me try and count this out. If you would have dueled E, I think, right? You had the choice that last turn when you dueled.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if you had that extra space on your roll, who would you have dueled? Would you have dueled Mercs or would you have dueled E?
I was thinking Mercs because he, to me, he was guaranteed to get the, or no, wait, that was a different. But yeah, it was just gonna be Mercs because I just felt like he was covering a lot of bonus stars as well. So,
Oh,
Yeah, it could have been either or. Yeah, you just got to pick
Yeah.
your
Both
opponent
would have
there.
been a good-
If you,
yeah,
pick your poison, I suppose. It was a little bit of a 50-50 scenario.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think very well played from your part. Do you have any other thoughts, Con? Anything
yeah,
comes
I want
mind?
to take you back to your Goomba's board pick. So
Yeah.
you were Pod B,
Mhm.
just to get an understanding for the board pick. DK's was gone, had already been picked, and Koopa's was banned. Would you have gone with any other board, or was the Goombas the for sure board you wanted to play?
For this game, I wanted probably Goomba or Boo, so like it was really just between those in my head before. And so I'm happy with getting Goombas. Happy with getting just and picking Goombas.
Yep. And yeah, you stuck to the candy board play there. Yeah, played that great.
It's working out.
Just some unfortunate luck that just happened to not go your way. Like Owen said with the whole season in the cup chair.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like
Kinda, yeah.
this isn't like me
Sucks.
trying to downplay any of your season. Like I feel like you were playing. You had some really strong minigame stars throughout this entire
Yes.
season, and I feel like the board play was just kind of fucked most of the time because you hit a Bowser space in 5, didn't you, and lost a star? That
Yeah,
was
the
you,
Bowser
right?
bonus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bowser bonus. Did that fuck you out of
okay.
some shit? I'm like, damn, dude. Give my boy a break. What the fuck, bro?
Pretty brutal.
Oh my god. But shit, I know if there's another conference, which maybe sometime in the future, not my thing to talk about, but if there is another conference, I know you'll be there, and you
Oh,
won't be in the cuck chair, you will be in the fucking king throne, bro.
Script
Yeah.
writers will
Turn it all
amend everything.
Yes,
Yeah, they'll
bro.
turn it around.
This is the redemption arc, bro. It'll be huge. It'll be massive. But I think before we wrap up your interview, do you have any final thoughts about the season? Anything you want to say?
Oh yeah, just I'm glad it's a thing, you know. It's really cool that it's happening, and hope to see, you know, many more seasons to come. Honestly, and happy to be a part of it. You know?
Hell yeah, bro. We love it.
We're happy that you were here for sure.
100%. Alrighty then. I think we're about ready to wrap up the interview. We'll catch you later, Snip. Love you, bro. Well played.
Later.
GG's. Where's that face? There he is, bro. What's up, bro?
Hey.
How we feeling, rotisserie chicken?
Well, I'm in the season with 2 points. It hasn't been a great season for me, but you know what? We live in. We got a second place for that one. I think we're ending off on a pretty strong note. At the end of the day, I feel like I played about as good as I could have. It was just Mario Party decided I wasn't winning that day. Simple as that.
And
Right.
that day was only this day.
Yeah. No. Bad season. This, you know that coin swap in Mario Party 4 took me out. Bowser bonus in 5 with a revolution. Star swap, chance time in 6. It was tough, but you know what? It just happens sometimes, you know.
If this ain't the most LARP bullshit I've ever heard.
No. Real as fuck.
Alright, man. Alright, man.
Nah,
You're seeing
I'm-
ghosts.
I'm feeling pretty good though. Like I said, I feel like I played about as good as I could have. A couple of hiccups here and there, like snipe for the pick and just 1 frame away from that 100, which would have put me above Mercs.
You were like off by 20, right? Was it 20?
I was off by something like I think I got 1060, Mercs got 1080, or I got 1040, he got 1060. I was
Yeah.
literally like just a smidgen closer.
I see, you were on the
And I-
corner, so it was like a 10 or some shit. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn. That's so
Yeah.
rough.
I got lucky when I kind of need to get lucky, except for that very last roll and the bonus stars. Unlucky in some cases, but you know it's what it is. It happens.
It's Goombas. You know, you can't control everything, but I think for the most part, I mean, this is like not even like to downplay your board play or anything, but I think your first like 10 turns of Goombas were just like holy giveth. You were getting the goods. The Springo whenever
Yeah.
Great X is right next to the Goomba and everything. That was great for you.
Played it
Yeah,
perfectly with your wheel timing too. You were always
Yeah, never
right at the
missing
end,
it.
you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I ended up getting a 5 instead of a 20, but I was so relieved to have won that saucer swarm that I just fucking clocked it. I was like, whatever, dude. I got the Springo, which was the most important thing. Getting that Springo to Braid X was huge.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And he was literally at the end of it too.
Yeah,
He, like,
literally no fail. Literally no fail.
Red
bro.
red carpet, bro. Actually insane. Oh my god. Dude, something I wanted to mention though, fucking Saucer Swarm duel. Did you think you were winning after you got shocked? Because we thought you were cooked.
No.
And then you just
No.
literally won for like some reason. I don't know why you won.
I
But
had
you brought it back.
I had 33 and Mercs had 35, and I kicked it into high gear. I was like, fuck, because I usually
Actually,
don't
bro.
get hit on that shit. I started just space shooting, bro, just killing it. That's the comeback right there, honestly, bro.
That's what
I
I'm
was
saying,
a-
bro.
Space invaded, bro.
You
We
were
got
Bro.
that shit.
on it.
I
You went
was
you
at
went
the
from
end.
straight up like geeked to peaked, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Like,
actually.
actually.
No, so I'm also not used to the dual one. I don't really mess with the whole like
Because it's
two
widescreen.
horizontals.
Yeah.
So
it's
that was
fucked.
like kind of fucking with my movement a little
Right.
bit because I was trying to make like very precise shots with the.
No, because when you do it normally, you have the battle like layout, so it's like tiny squares in the corner. But when you duel,
Yeah.
it's like this, so your range of movement super fucking stretched, and
Yeah,
it's so
bro.
weird.
So like instead of like moving like this, I'm like moving like this, bro. To like try to like face it, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
It's
what's
like
happening,
Hammer
bro?
Bros holding on. He's like, "What the fuck is this thing,
Yeah,
bro?"
bro. Actually.
Like Ballyhoo cranked up the sensitivity for no reason. Bro. That's messed up. That's messed
Oh
up.
god, bro. I was like, what kind of circus is this, man? Come on. Nah, but I definitely brought it back in the duel. That was extreme lucky. That was the difference between probably third, honestly. That could, because if Mercs took 2 stars, I'd have the same amount of snip. I don't know what the coin difference was at the end, but that could have been
Uh,
third.
I think Snip might have had coin lead over you. Let me see here. Yeah, he would have. He was at
Snip
72.
did,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was totally the difference between second and third. Get myself an extra point for the season, so that's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said I got the Springo early on. I had a really good minigame performance early game and a decent minigame performance at the end. I had a couple of stinkers, you know, not so good losing Gun the Runner as the one, but they had some solid shots on me. So
Hey, all
Yeah.
I can say, bro, been there, seen that lately. You're not alone. You're not alone.
oh nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
they
yeah,
taught me. They played well.
they did. And I mean, you still got minigame start. I think you ended it with a 20 lead above Mercs. Mercs was catching up, but you did lock in and maintain the minigame star.
Yeah, so I had 150 to his 120. At one point, it was after the Gun the Runner and after his Chump Rope as well. It was a 113 to 93. The crash kind of made things a little interesting, right? Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
had underrolled Mercs for that duel, which was great. So my goal, obviously RNG, obviously I had to
Yeah.
underroll him to try to see if I can keep getting him the fuck away from me. But the one kind of nice thing about that crash was that it actually put both of us on the same team for minigames. So that ensured that I just
Right,
couldn't lose a
yeah.
minigame for the rest of the game.
At that point, it was literally declared tied no matter what.
Yeah, because Mercs
Yeah.
technically could have overtaken me if he won the next 3 minigames without me on a team. So that was kind of nice, but I
You were
really did
saying
want to try
that,
to
yeah.
overroll him. It is
I
what
like-
it is. Like I said, things
Right,
it
yeah.
worked out. It worked out. So I can't
In
we
one,
were
one
saying that
aspect, you
crash-
did get it. Yeah. Or go ahead.
Like
Like-
that. We were saying that like that crash made that duel of his dueling you happen 1 turn quicker.
pretty much.
Because the duel was gonna eventually come, but
Yeah.
you didn't underroll him. You overrolled him, so it allowed him to get that duel in 1 turn quicker.
Yeah. My last couple of rolls weren't too hot either. I think my last 2 turns I rolled 2 3s. Snip got a 13 with that duelo. Ended up putting him above me on running there. So even I don't know, it's a lot. It's always ifs, ands, and buts, man. But you know, had I rolled even
Yeah.
just a little bit higher, even without getting the star, I would have just had running star.
You would have just used.
Ironically, perfect roll would have been cannon back to start. That would have tied me for happening. That would have got me running at a snip, even if I didn't end up getting that star at the end. I ended up having 4, like I said, 4 out of 6 bonus stars. That's more than I could have asked for. I would say my goal, once I saw a snip ahead of me on shopping for a little bit with a couple of thrices, and once I saw Mercs clinging on to 2 duels, I kind of shifted to defense mode. That was my goal, was just to maintain bonuses, in the sense that if I do lose 2 stars, I'm like, I need those 2 bonus stars to bounce me back. Thankfully, I didn't lose 2 stars to Mercs anyway, and I was able to keep most of the bonuses I had. Like I said, 4 out of 6. This is just a case of Mario Party decided it wasn't my day. Some people's luck keeps them at the bottom. Some people's luck keeps them from the top. Today it was just kept me from the top, but it's straight. I got second. Some people had it worse. It was a good game overall, though. I had fun.
It's always good to hear. You definitely got to count your blessings when it comes to Mario Party 8 bonus
Yeah.
stars, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
shit, I
don't
would,
worry.
I would know, bro.
When that going back
Oh,
going
nah.
back to that duel is you got stunned and you were playing defense, not getting Mercs getting a star wheel. You were playing defense. When you got stunned, you didn't let that stun lock you, and you didn't see yourself losing stars before your eyes. You still played it, and then you locked in and made sure you won that duel. That was great to still see that fight from you.
Yeah, I
Right,
appreciate it.
100%.
Last thing you want in Mario Party is deer in headlights situations. I was
Yep.
just still trying to make sure, if anything, I could tie bro at 48. I think he had like 49. I had 50 or some shit. I don't 49, 51 or 50, 48. But
It's weird because I could have sworn he was even ahead of you whenever you got shocked.
he
which
was.
is
No,
why-
it was
Yeah.
when I looked at his screen for a split second. I saw he had 35 and I had 33. And that's when I like kicked him to higher. I was like, no, I cannot lose 2 stars to this guy.
No, no,
And
no, no,
somehow,
no,
bro,
no, no, no.
I hit the Jordan like that
No,
shit,
no,
bro.
no,
Like,
no, wait,
I
wait.
was not allowed that
Yeah.
shit. I was like, no.
Bro, shut that shit down real quick.
No, I was not trying to lose 2 stars. I got, like I said, it's some stuff I got lucky on. Like I said, Bradex could have dueled me. For all I know, I could have lost to him. He just didn't roll high enough.
Right, yeah.
Snip could have dueled me at the very end. So it's a lot of things could have changed, but I think I got lucky enough to get second. So it counts for something.
We always take that. We love ourselves a modest second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, crazy game. Do you? I know you've been here for like, of course, not super long, but do you have anything else to say before we close out the season and look at the final leaderboard?
Yeah, I had a really great time. Just keep watching PCC. Thank you to Combs, you two especially for doing tonight. I know tonight was a reschedule, and just everyone who's been a part of this. So thank you all. Fun times.
Yeah. Wise words. 100%. Glad to be here. Glad we could have you here for week 5. Definitely a very surprise inclusion for a lot of people, I'm sure.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Happy to hear you got a substitution game, and hopefully when there's another season coming around, you're included, hopefully.
Yeah,
But,
I definitely would love to be. We don't like this guy, actually.
yeah, Kibble's being overworked for sure.
Overworked and underpaid, man. Oh, no.
Oh well. Well, I think it's about time we can probably wrap up this interview and check out the leaderboard. But hey, thanks for playing, bro. Strong ass performance. We love to see it.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
We are back with our interview with our winner Mario Party 8 candy dinner. What's up, Mercs? How we feeling, bro?
What's going on, guys? That was insane. Thank you, Mario Party 8, and your random bonus stars. Literally just saving the win with literally the only possible combination that would have gotten me that win. So
Actually,
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like my luck definitely balanced out throughout that game because for the first 10 turns I had nothing going on, dude. I got bad candy luck. My rolls were not looking great, and then I was able to make it up at the end. So I feel like everything balanced out for me, at least.
Yeah, you were able to definitely pull it out in that latter half. I think past like maybe turn 13, 14, you just started on the come up and you had a plan. You were able to execute that plan flawlessly. Bring that back.
Well, almost flawlessly. Did lose the Saucer Swarm, which would have
true,
helped
yeah.
guarantee. I wouldn't have had to rely on the luck of both the bonus stars and the luck of E not rolling to get a last star. So the Saucer Swarm would have made me feel safer. But
I think at that point, if you had won the Saucer Swarm duel, that would be a uncontested first place now.
yeah, definitely.
'cause
So
you
I
would
was
not have been
really
able to catch
hoping
up.
for that.
Bit unfortunate,
With-
but
With those duels you had though, with that first one where you dueled Bradex,
Yes.
were you hoping to duel Bradex, or were you hoping maybe to save it and duel E later on, just because
So-
E had such a dominant first?
Yeah, I want, since I had the 2 duelos, I knew I had to save one for E. And at that junction, it was either duel Bradex or Snip. And dueling Bradex put me in a great position because I planned that out. I'm like, all right, that puts me right in front of the Dolphin. E has a thrice, so that means I have a chance of getting him. Even if not, it'll help me catch up to E so that I could potentially duel E. So that dueling Bradex was purely to get closer to E because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get close. If I dueled Snip, I would have not really had a chance. I could have made it to the other Dolphin, but the one with Bradex gave me the best opportunity to get a duel in with E.
And I think that just happened to work out really well for you. Of course, everyone here in the Party Cube Conference are all excellent players, but Bradex probably had the most unfamiliarity with Mario Party 8, and so being the easiest opponent for you. But
I
he
wouldn't
was
say that.
labbing
I
everything
wasn't-
out.
Yeah, I wasn't too confident because I know Bradex has been practicing a lot for this game, so I knew that it would still be competition either way, whether I went for Snip or Bradex.
able to pull it out though. Luckily, you did get a very, very nice duel there with Eye on the prize.
Yeah,
Three off of a perfect, I believe, right?
It was close. At the end, I got a perfect up until the last little spurt at the end, and I saw that I
Yeah.
had a big enough lead, so I just kept it to one side there just to confirm it.
Secure it. Yeah, that's smart. for sure. Very, very natty smart play there.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, what do you think was there any moment in the game? I know, of course, the first 10 you were probably stressing a little bit whenever you got hit by that cannon, because of course that's such a major setback. But did you at any point decide to like give up on any bonus stars? Like, did you just decide you were gonna like give up on shopping and stuff?
I gave up on after like turn 8. I was like, all right, not getting shopping, not getting candy, most likely not getting running. So I'm just like, all right, from here on out, I can just use my candy strategically. Like, I don't need to worry about all that. So I gave up on those 3 bonus stars pretty instantly. I was like, there's just no chance, especially since I was in 4th the whole time, so I didn't really have a chance to catch up on shopping, even if I wanted to. Like, the one shop that I got to, like, I had 15 coins and I was in 4th, so I had potential to get a thrice or something good, but it just gave me twices. So, and then I only got like a 7 off of that, so then I was just stuck at the top of the board, slowly making my way to that happening just to get nothing.
Right. That's what I was saying. It's like there's that big risk whenever you skip the 3rd dolphin shuttle and take that shop, because of course you can get the thrice or you can get the twice candy, but if you roll like shit, you're just stuck on like one of the worst stretches in Mario Party history for sure.
Yeah, I really just wanted a chance to catch up on shopping at that point, and I had no good items either at that time. So I was like, all right, shopping is probably my best bet. I was like, twice.
No, yeah,
But
totally
hoping
valid
for a
choice,
thrice.
but yeah, just a little bit of an unfortunate after situation.
Oh yeah.
How frustrating was that, though, you knowing that E77 had such a dominated, like, bonus star pool, and then you just kept seeing Minigame Star just get away from you with I mean, you were, like, trying to, like, get up there and take Minigame Star for yourself, or even tie it towards the later turns, and then it got away from you.
Well, it was more so dominating in the beginning. I was going towards it more towards the end. There was more of a chance, but it was definitely a little deflating. Like, I don't say it often, but I feel like he was definitely getting a little spoon-fed there during the first half of the game, bro. He literally got the perfect items at every single set. He pulled a fucking Springo when he got back to there and just was able to go right back to Bradex, get an instant other star, go back, get more candy. So he was able to just keep up on all those bonus stars. Like, I was shocked that he lost running by only 2. So that was insane. And I did Venmo Snipman the $10 for saving my game. But
that's so base.
That's that's how you do it, because like there's been 2 cases now where you had some bonus star tracking correct, where there was the Pyramid Park minigame scandal, and then now there was this one where E's like, oh, I think you might have a chance at some bonus stars, but now we know that E77's tracker was wrong, and there was a big E77 also had happening with you guys.
So I knew that. So like, literally that was the only possible. Well, I needed both happening and running to appear, and then any of the other ones. But I needed happening and running to appear in order to win there. So
but that miraculous running star came through for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely save it, because without that, I would have not have, because since E tied happening, it would have been over. So I did think E had all 6 bonus stars, but because I gave up on tracking running around turn 15, because I'm like, whatever.
I can't believe Snip caught up to that. I guess it was just that last little stretch of turns, but like, oh my gosh, insane.
Yeah, Snipman was the only one there that game that was getting just as many, multiple dice rolls that E was getting, and they were staying neck and neck for running. But
he was also in contention for shopping and I think maybe candy too, if not for that battle where he got 4th.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Snip was very close to those bonus stars. He was close. He was tied for red. He still had some happenings. He was getting close, but I think that what was unfortunate for Snip is that, like, he, especially near the end with that duel, like, everybody just got away from him. He just couldn't really catch up. He almost did, and if he did, I was gonna plead him to duel E since he had all 6 bonus stars, but did not come to that.
Thankfully, you were fine with that at least. But oh
Yeah,
my
well,
gosh, yeah,
barely.
barely
How
fine
does
without
it
it.
feel with this first in this last Mario Party 8 game today? You are guaranteed to be in that third place slot straight in the finals.
Dude, it feels so great. I've never made it to a finals in a Mario Party League before, so I'm very excited to be able to compete in the finals in this kind of format. And the way that this finals is set up, it's super exciting. And oh my god, like going into this, like I feel like I'm kind of the odd one out in the top 3 because like I knew Linguine and CN were gonna most likely make it to finals. Like even from week 1, I knew that they were super competent players. I wasn't super confident in myself in making a finals run or making it straight to finals. So I'm happy with that. I've made it throughout the whole season without getting a 4th so far, so I'm happy about that.
Rix, you're certainly stellar. You're right there with the best.
That's what I'm saying,
thank
bro.
you.
You can downplay yourself, but I mean, the results say what they say. You made it happen, bro. Welcome to the big leagues is all I can say.
The big leagues. We made it, and I was definitely sweating when I found out that E77 was going to be playing this match because, dude, he's cracked. He's a really great
pretty
player.
insane, yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about a super sub, like holy moly.
Yeah, so I definitely had my work cut out for me. I knew that I needed to get this first, and after the duel with Braid X, I was able to breathe a little bit after that. Like up until then, I was just like not settled. But after that, I was like, okay, I can breathe a little bit, like because I knew that if I got second, I would most likely still make semifinals at least.
Mhm.
But then I saw the opportunity to take that first back, and we went for it.
Right, and
Yeah,
that
we were
worked out.
joking that this was all part of your plan to get the Chump Charity Duelo.
Yeah.
It
Well,
ended
that's
up
why
working
Plotting,
out for
plotting
you.
maniacally.
Well, I that's why the turn before Chump Charity, I could have used my triple, and I decided to save it because I wanted to just get a bunch of money and then like sort of just chain that, and then E just took the dolphin and took everything from me. But
Right.
when it got to like around, like you said, around turn 14, 13, it started looking up for me, and at that time I was just like, all right, at least I guarantee this extra duo with going to Chump Charity, and that helped, man. Chump Charity is a big deal. Duels are insane in this, and if we ever do a conference season 2, I don't know, maybe we'll have to implement that one star clause for MP8 duels. We'll see that cheat.
I think it's
Because
definitely
it definitely is a
something
little
to-
Mickey.
It's something definitely to look into because 2 stars, as good of a swing as it is a little busted when the recipient can't also fight back for that same star.
Exactly.
Star
That's the
chance,
only,
yeah.
like, if the recipient could get 1 star if they won, then I think it would be fair to give the dueler 2 stars. But
Uh-huh.
since they have no chance at any stars, I think it's a little much. And it doesn't matter what placement that person's in, as long as they have at least 2 stars, they can lose 2 stars, which can definitely hurt.
Yeah,
100%.
that dual recipient is only just purely playing defense to not get their stars stolen.
Yeah,
Yes.
and on a map like Booty Boardwalk where coins aren't as impactful, like you literally have nothing to lose if you're the dueler. Because
Yeah,
it doesn't
just
matter if
pocket-
you end
just
up with
pocket
0
change,
stars, you
right?
just go, yeah.
Yeah.
But being in finals, you are in the grind of the upcoming finals because it is a first to 2 wins with
Mhm.
anyone there. So you could play up to a max of 5 games, right?
Yes,
It's
5
so-
games.
Yeah, and luckily you do not have to worry about anyone taking Toad away from you. Because
That's
we
true. I
got
don't think we have any
Linguine in
Toad
there and
players
CN,
left.
so you should be safe.
Excellent. And well, might be a little bit of a fight for DK for Mario Party 4, but that'll be okay. But yeah, because when it comes to finals, I get to choose the 3rd game that we play. So I'll see what my options are and go from there. But so I at least I get a little bit of say into what games we play, what orders, can hopefully front load the ones that I feel more confident in.
Definitely something to look into, and you do have your nice little ample amount of time thanks to this remainder of the break week we have.
Yeah, we're a little bit into the break week now, but
Yeah.
it's nice to relax. I'm pretty happy with my minigame performance. Like I was a little Cartastrophe. I love that game, but it is really spawn dependent. If the first player can just box them out, there's nothing you can do. The first Cartastrophe I didn't do well on. The second one I played it very well, and there was just nothing I could do.
We were saying on comms, I think Cartastrophe is definitely one of the mini games where I think it's just like 10 times better on Wiimote because you have the full range of motion.
Oh, yeah.
And of course on controller mod, as nice as it is to be playing on controller, you have the different gate sizes and stuff to account for, so you don't always get the sharpest turns on that hairpin that you could possibly be getting.
And for the first time in this conference, I made the switch because usually I'm GameCube controller all the way for every Mario Party. But like since I use the official adapter, you can't change gate size or anything with the GC mod.
Right.
Because like Dolphin doesn't let you reconfigure stuff. So from now on, PS5 is my Mario Party 8 controller.
Taking the Scorpion angle, I see.
Yeah,
Not a bad read.
every other game, sticking with GameCube, tried and true, but 8 was never meant to be played with a GameCube controller anyway, so it doesn't feel wrong to use a different controller.
Well, at one point in time it was, but the Wii
You're
had
right,
other
you're right.
plans.
The Wii did have other, but
Other plans.
that is insane that they really were gonna put 5 Mario parties on one system.
I mean, 4 is already pretty fucking crazy as it is. I would have believed it.
Yeah, golden
That's
era,
something-
and that's why we're here, celebrating the golden era of Mario Party in the Party Cube conference. So.
Oh yeah, all the gems, no duds.
And before final notes here, this is something I wanted to ask you before the final notes is, were you adjusting your controller depending on the minigame for the dead zones, or do you just stay static?
I stay static when I do it because I tried changing gate size and I just didn't really feel much of a difference. Like, yeah, it's super sensitive if you stay at 100 for a while, but I was getting used to just making like the tiny little flicks in my controller, and it was comfortable enough for me. So I just stuck with 100 gate size the entire time.
It worked for you because you won that the battle, right? The target shooting dart.
I
thing
did.
battle?
I barely
Yeah.
got that out of the way.
There we go. Well,
Yeah.
any final notes to end off your regular season?
It was a crazy season. I'm very happy with how I played overall. I think that I'm very happy with a first place, and that this one definitely was a little luckier than my other one. But I feel like in my previous games, I lost out on first primarily due to luck. So like I said, I feel like my season is just balanced out. So I'm very happy with where I'm standing, and I'm super excited to play finals and watch the wild card and semis.
Oh yeah, we had some super interesting games before finals happens. Definitely going to be wanting to tune into all of it. But hey, I mean, all said and done, good shit, man. So proud of you. You've had an amazing season, amazing comeback as well.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for commenting and watching and supporting. It's been real. It's been fun, and I will be seeing you guys this weekend for a very special event that we got planned. So hope you guys look forward to that on our off week.
Ooh.
We'll see who is that 4th player to join
Yes.
you in finals.
Yes.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a fight.
All right. Thank you
Good
guys.
battle.
Have a great night. I'll catch you later.
Good night, Mercs. Have a good one. And with that, I think it's time to look at the final leaderboard in just a moment.
And let's see our matchups for who's gonna be in the wild card, who's gonna be in the semifinals, and
And who's in the finals? The big leagues, of course. We already kind of know, but you know what? It's going to be more exciting when we see it on the fine print. So this is, of course, without bonuses, because we do have to still figure out the clip star. But we can... Let's see here. As of now, for slots 7 through 10, we have Winata, we have Nova, we have GameX, and we have Waffle for the wild card, I believe.
Yes, and those seedings are gonna still take a play for character picks and board ban, board pick, and everything. So Winata at the moment, without Clipstar being taken into effect, Winata will be the top seed of that wild card game. And the wild card game is very cutthroat because only the first place player from the wild card game will advance to the semifinal.
Yes.
And the
this
semifinal
is,
has who in it, Owen?
looks like we're getting Smackjack, Kibble Cog, and Froggy Dojo for the semifinals. Very, very stacked already. Fucking insane semis matchup. We don't even have our fourth yet. Oh man, that's crazy. What do you think about that pod right now? Without a fourth even?
Gosh. Yeah, like, you know, being in that 4th through 6th position, it's certainly nice for them because they bypass the wild card game, so they have one less game to play to make a run to finals. But yeah, just this wild card game, this semifinals game, they're gonna be nuts. All leading up to the finals games.
Like, that shit's gonna get, I think, you know, it's been serious already, but I mean, like, especially for the wild card, that's when, like, shit hits the fan. Like, we're gonna be seeing some politics and stuff, I think, come into play. I think we might finally see maybe a little bit of minigame throwing, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not in the game. Who can say? But this is like, you know, if you've ever watched competitive Mario Party before, any league format like this, you know that the postseason is where the real games come out to play. The real stuff. It's really intense.
And that first place player from semifinals will be the 4th and remaining player to join our 3 finalists in the finals group. Who's already in there, Owen?
Alrighty, well, we can all see it, of course, but you know what? We got Mercs. Congratulations, bro. As of today, making that 3rd place slot. We got CN in the 2nd place slot. A very, very strong player. I don't know his gameplay as much, but I know he always plays 6. He's super, super comp. Super, super good at mini games. And then sitting at her number 1 spot, it's be Linguine at a strong 15 points. So, I mean, hey, well done to these guys. They made it through the normal season, top 3. Don't have to worry about anything until the semifinals winner is decided.
And so, yes, we are going to be off, taking our break week. This is a 5-week season. Even though it's only 5 weeks, it still is such a grind, you know, just being available for all 5 weekends in a row. And just, you know, if you choose to also to grind with the Mario Party of like doing a bunch of practice, it's a slog, and you know,
it is. It takes a lot of commitment from our players, of course, and a lot of commitment from everyone running it behind the scenes. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. You have to really show up for 5 weeks in a row. That can be pretty stressful for a lot of players. I think no matter where you ended up landing on this leaderboard, the fact that you showed up for all 5 weeks and the fact that you played your best is already, you know, says enough about you as a player. That's fantastic, man. All the props to you. Knocked out or otherwise.
And so during this break week, all the people at home, they're going to be voting on the Clipstar for all of our players submitting their own Clipstar submissions, and we're going to see who that Clipstar bonus point will go to. And I believe that wraps us up with the regular season.
We should be about good. This is the last game, last pod. We had a good time. Any final words, Colin? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, just stay tuned for further updates. I'm sure Dibblecog will be posting something on social media, probably the Twitter, or maybe it might be within the YouTube. But yeah, for when our next wildcard game happens to be taking place.
It's gonna be a fun time, and we will see you guys all later. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.